Salute, 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 salute. We here. So to everybody, man. Yes, this is a Knicks channel, but I like to cover other teams in the playoffs as well. So to you guys, we're covering the Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns, an exciting matchup. Luca Brasi versus CP3, my favorite point guard of all time. Got Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, center that the Knicks probably should be looking to get after, as well as Jalen Brunson on the other side. Again, this is not going to be I don't know if it's going to be easy series for the Suns, man. You have Devin Booker, who did average 20 against the Pelicans, did get hurt, but we will see how things shake out, man. Freaking CP3 had some ridiculously good games in the last against the Pelicans, given that Devin Booker was out. What, 12 for 12, was it? 12 for 12, 13, 13, I believe, or 12 for 12 in one game. The other game, what do you have? 30? Do you have 30 points? And what was it, game 5 or whatever it was? This would be interesting. Luca Brasi came back from the injury, and you thought that... I actually thought that things would kind of be messed up because I thought Jalen Brunson was cooking the Jazz. He still was producing average, I think, like even like 20 points in those last few games once Luca came back. But Luca Brasi, man, he is... What did he average? 29 points in the last series. Was it 29 for like 47% shooting from the field? I think 7 or 9 assists a game. Just absurdity. But this is going to be a fun series, man. Monty Williams versus Jason Kidd. By the way, salute to all the coaches. Salute to all the coaches who are still... Salute to all the coaches who are former Knicks that are in the playoffs. That is beautiful to see. Salute to everybody in the chat. And of course, it's not going to be many people, but PDP salute. Finally, the Rock Gmo has come back to Phoenix. TL says salute y'all. D-Lo for Randall. I do that, but I don't think that the Wolves... I don't think they will go after Randall. Anthony Edwards, Cat, and Randall. Not a good combination, man. You have one guy who needs a ball in his hands. You have another guy in Cat who kind of needs a ball in his hands as well too. Anthony Edwards needs a ball in his hands. It's just and your defense would definitely suffer bringing on Randall. You taking out Jared Allen and Jared Vanderbilt and your man Jay McDaniels is going to lose time at the 4 spot because Randall's there. Nah, I don't think the Wolves would do it. I would do it. Get him the hell out of there. D-Lo for Randall. Nah, I don't need any more unathletic play. Oh, wow. But D-Lo is still bro, in terms of slashing, attacking the basket, be able to shoot, facilitate. D-Lo is everything you want in an offense, on the offensive side for a guard. So I wouldn't issue D-Lo. I wanted D-Lo after his stint with the Nets when they were bringing on Kyrie Irving and tearing that team apart. It's so interesting, by the way. Now you have freaking Atkinson. What's her name? Not Atkinson. Who came out and said... I'm trying to remember the pundit who came out and said, oh, they need to build culture on that team. Oh, you mean a culture that Atkinson was trying... Oh, he went 14 for 14. I apologize. My bad. I said 12 for 12, 13 for 13. He went 14 for 14 in that game 6. 33 points. Booker had 13. I believe Booker in the game before that had 20. So starting tonight is going to be Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson, Luca Brasi versus Mikal Bridges, my son that I said we should have drafted, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. People keep saying trade Randall over to the Suns. Like, how does he fit on the Suns? Jay Crowder plays a small forward, can space the floor and defend. They don't want anybody else taking the ball away from CP3 and Devin Booker. And then Mikal Bridges as well, too. So Randall does not fit on the Suns. I can't see them doing that unless they win a championship. They're like, you know what, let's just go out and ish the bed. So tip-off begin, excuse me. And we're off. Let me make sure I get my scoreboard ready. Crowder back to CP3. Gets a poor screen by Ayton. Picks up a dribble, shoots a little mid-range shot, and then a pinch. And that's good. Damn, CP3s. That's my guy, man. Damn! He has to win one, man. He has to. Hit them likes, subscribe to the channel. We got 22 people watching. Only 8 likes. Come on, hit them likes, guys. As Luka drives. Tries. See, Luka's going to keep... always does. Mikal Bridges on the break, 2-on-1. Devin Booker back to Devin Booker for the alley-oop, and it's good. Mikal Bridges, my... Yo, y'all already know. East Blue Juice, salute my guy. Trey Randall for Mikal. I wish. Nick G sent me some video the other day talking about is Mikal Bridges the best wing defender in the league, or best defender in the league, or something like that. Booker just beats Brunson to the basket for layup, and that's good. Uh-oh. Suns to a fast start. They're like, yo, bro, we not joking around, son. This ain't Utah, bro. Howard Smith, salute my guy. The Suns already have Randall on the team, Jay Crowder. Yeah, but he could hit the 3 and he could space the floor and defend. I mean, he's not going to score as much as Rand. That's a travel by Luka. And yeah, that was bad. Luka's looking around. Luka always make that face. What happened? What I do? Foul! I got foul! Let me see. Yo, TL, y'all already know, son. Y'all already know my Jets draft, so you already know. Come on, man. So is Gardner, baby. You know what I'm saying? Garrett Wilson. It's just when some people had Garrett Wilson. Oh, whoa. Finney Smith with the, he got pushed and then he ended up fouling, going under CP3's legs, pause, and fouled him. Randall saying, I feel like we got it. I believe so too, because you know what's funny? I was getting killed when I said, y'all got to give me the basketball and the money reason as to why teams going to trade for Randall. And people could say, oh, you're going to try. I said, okay, name me teams. And people could not give me good reasons for the teams. It's Booker, the step back shot, and that misses rebound, Brunson. I'm not going after anybody. I'm just saying, like, no one could get, nice pass by Brunson out to Finney Smith. Gets a steal. CP3, nice steal, playing the passing lanes. CP3 kicks out all the way to Booker. Booker resets against Dwight Powell. They got to get a center on this team. Oh, hits off Dwight Powell's legs. Going to be Suns ball. Let me see. I think Randall even for Mitch for Day. This is the thing when people keep saying Randall to the Portland Trailblazers. Why the hell would the Portland Trailblazers trade for Randall? If I'm going my last hurrah to put town around Dame, and I'm going to be saddled with a contract for 3-4 more years, why would I pick Randall? Nice spin move by Ayton for the fadeaway shot, and that misses. That's something that Ain's difficult. I mean, I know he missed that shot, but that's something that Ain's going to bring with the Knicks. He's going to be featured a lot more on the Knicks if he got traded to the Knicks versus the Suns. I know the Suns, they use him a lot for the pick and roll, use him for post-up as well too, but he'd have a bigger role on offense. Jalen Brunson with the dookie shot. That misses. Rebound, Booker. Booker kicks off of Brunson, and Brunson with the foul? Damn. I can't wait to boo the hell out of Randall next season. It is what it is with Randall, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about Randall, bro. PH says salute, my guy. Hit them like, subscribe to the channel. CP3 kicks out to Crowder. Back out to CP3, back out to Booker. Booker versus Finney Smith. Gets a screen by Crowder. Crowder spaces out, kicks back to Crowder. Crowder top of the key. Fakes a shot, now shoots 3 from the top of the key, and that's good. Suns are up 9-0. They ain't playing around. Zoe Pound, we don't play. 50 Cent. You probably have to attach assets to get exactly. I'm not trying to attach assets right now. We need as much talent as possible. I know people say, oh, Tibbs doesn't play the young guys. I need talent. As Luka with the step back shot off the screen, that's good. That's such a weird shot. Just shoots it mad. The trebuchet. Even in the mid-range. As CP3 gets the screen, kicks it back to Crowder. Crowder back out to 8 at the foul line against Powell. This should be abuse. He drives, spins, throws with the hook, little floater. That misses. Rebound, Luka Brasi. 2-9 is the score. Mavericks down by 7. Luka clears out Brunson. Weaves around off the screen. Kicks back out to Brunson. Brunson back out to Bullock. Bullock back to Luka. Luka against Makata. Should be a nice matchup. Defense where he switches on to CP3. He drives. Almost loses dribble. Kicks out all the way to Bullock. Bullock for the 3 at the wing. And that misses. Rebound CP3. Suns got numbers if they push. As Mikal Bridges, nice pass out to Jay Crowder for the corner 3. He fakes it, drives to the basket, kicks back out to CP3 for the 3 at the top of the key. That misses. Rebound, Luka. Suns had the advantage and just flubbed that play. Darren Finney to the basket, drives, kicks out to Bullock. Bullock fakes the 3, drives, kicks back to Luka. Luka versus Mikal Bridges, gets a screen by Powell. Powell pushes off. Luka, oh, nice, tries to get the pass out to Finney Smith. He does. For the finish is good. Aiden had his hands on it, but couldn't get it. Again, Luka. Now, people say Luka, that he does the whole Westbrook thing where he holds the ball for way too long to make the pass. And that he just fishes for assists. Like, he doesn't make the hockey assists. I don't know if he's that bad. Look at that. Is Bullock kicks out. A nice pass. Ain't got low for the layup, and it's good. It won! DeAndre Ayton. You ain't getting that contract, boy. Come over to New York, man. Stop playing around, boy. Stop playing around, boy. Booker, what a pass by Booker for the finish at the basket. And Ayton to the line for one more. 11-4 is a score. I was about to say the Knicks. The Suns are up by 7. The first round against the Pelicans, 20.5, 0.7% for the field, 9.8 rebounds a game as Ayton makes a shot. Let me see. The entire player showing us it's a young league now. I think with the top, I think you're seeing the proper change from that old regime of LeBron. Like they're moving, even from KD, in a sense, they're moving away from that paradigm. Step back jumper by Luka for the 3, and that misses. Rebound, Crowder. The old paradigm is done. I'll say LeBron's probably been done for since the bubble. I know he just won, but still, I mean the bubble's a bubble, whatever. Booker gets a foul, throws it up, misses, going to the line for 2. Catches Bullock on the hit back. That's what Booker does so well, driving off of screens into the mid-range, catching guys on the hit, push off with his laterally, keeps driving, keeps his dribble up, throws a floater, throws an alley. Luka cries more than LeBron for calls. I agree with that. I think they both want to eat. They both cry way too much, bro. It's Booker for his first shot, and that's good. 13-4 is the score. Let me see. I apologize, guys, for yesterday's show. Someone complained and said that the show yesterday, I was all over the place. I had so many topics to talk about, so I put some timestamps for anybody who can't find their way around. And I apologize. I had a lot of things to talk about because I had to cancel and reschedule shows and stuff like that. I hate doing that. So, my other shows will definitely be 1 or 2 topics or 2 or 3 topics to talk about at max, but hopefully you guys could follow from yesterday's show. LeBum always complain. Big Shiesty, I agree with you. We got 24 people watching, 20 likes. I like that. Hit them likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As Luka against CP3 gets a screen by Powell to his left, drives. CP3 recovers. Luka weaves around, throws up the ugly floating jump shot. He's again complaining to the refs. Where were you hit? Shut up. Shut up. 9 straight wins against Dallas. Last loss was November 29, 2019. Golly. Kicks out to Jay Crowder, top of the key. Nice pass to aim down low. For the finish is good. No foul. Oh, wow. Man, Ain's looking at the ref like, are you serious? Let me see. LeBron still top 10. Top 10 who? Now, LeBron James still top 10. He ain't in my top 5, though, but he's still top 10. Luka's using that screen religiously tonight. CP3 with the good defense. Powell gets it. Trying to get it back out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie versus CP3. Step back. He resets. Goes for shot. Deflection by CP3 out to Mikal Bridges on the fast break for the layup. It misses. Booker gets it back to Mikal Bridges for a little fadeaway. It misses. Booker can finish. He gets it back, and it's finally good. And one! Wow. Mikal Bridges could not finish on multiple attempts and finally. Is that freaking? Oh, I thought that was Yo Gotti. And Booker for the and 1. This is 8-16. 18-6 is a score. I said 8-16. 18-6 is a score. We getting live in here. How would you trade Randall for Gordon Hayward to get off Randall's contract? What does Gordon Hayward have? 2 more years? I don't think it's worth it to do that. LeBum now in my top 15. Damn, son. George Jones, salute my guy. Maple Leafs put the smack down on Tampa tonight. I don't know what the hell. I know it's hockey, but I couldn't follow. That's how that one time I followed the Rangers, playoff Rangers. That was fun. Man, I got to get back into it. Are the Rangers in the playoffs? Are they still in the playoffs? I don't even know. I think they made it to the playoffs. Gonna be RJ, IQ, LeBron. Bronny ain't that dude, man. No offense to Bronny. I'm not trying to issue him, but if they try to push Bronny as like this, you have to have like he's this prospect, and you already see it. Even though the scout, like there are no real scout reports, no real news about Bronny, and he's a what in high school, like. There's not much color on Bronny, like national mainstream media coverage on Bronny. So he must really not be good. Let me not say it like that. He must really not be that type of dude, that type of star. Like he's just not that dude. So, because at this point, it should be going crazy. If he was that good, man. Growing up, I had Slam magazines. I had all them freaking basketball publications before the internet was big. Talking about OJ Mayo, Melo, LeBron. Two mystical guys I remember. And when I was in high school, that they would talk about religiously OJ Mayo because he went to 8 billion high schools, and LeBron James. Then Melo with the whole ABCD camp story. You had a lot. Yeah. But they ain't talk about you now. Freaking Sebastian Telfair. They ain't talk about you now, bro. That's right. Hey, Mets best team in baseball. Whoa. Did the Mets come back? Hey, yo. You were down 5-2. Don't tell me you came back. No, we didn't come back. It's been down. Oh, your man Jensen's on the Braves now. Golly. You're down 5-2 right now in the 9th. This game is about done. To damn Atlanta Braves. I hate the Atlanta Braves with all my heart, son. And apologize if I'm yawning, bro. Go Yanks 9 City. Man, screw you, bro. This is Mets country over here, man. Let me tell you, 9 City says Rangers play tomorrow. Okay, who they play tomorrow? Let me know. So when we talk about the point guard position with the Knicks, man, who should we start looking at? Still want to start IQ, but who we get? We going after Marcel Hernandez Williams in the draft? I doubt it. Tyus Jones has been ringing some bells. Really good playmaking point guard on the Grizzlies. Showed himself when Ja Morant was out. This dude was killing playmaking. I forgot what he was averaging, but I see games he'd be averaging like 10 assists, 9 assists. He could shoot a little bit. He could score, do it all. He's like, to me, he's like in the same breadth of like Monte Morris. So I wanted people like, oh, Monte Morris is cool, but now we all want Tyus Jones, and him and Monte Morris to me are very similar in their games. Let me see. Ali LaForce, golly, mad makeup. Let me chill, man. Let me chill. Sheesh. Luca with the ball bringing up against McCall. Hands it off to Finney. Finney back out to Dinwiddie. Has Jay Crowder on him. Kleber hands it off to Luca. Luca versus McCall. I like to see his match with no switch, but they call Kleber for the screen. Gets on the right. Screens off McCall. Now he gets into Ayton. Wasting a lot of time on the clock. Shoot 3 from the wing. And that misses. Nice box out by CP3. Nice rebound by Crowder. CP3 the ball. Dozy. Pass out to Ayton down low. They're trying to establish presence in the paint early. Put the Mavericks in a real disadvantage because they really don't have size on them like that in the paint. Oh, nice shot by Ayton with a fortuitous bounce. 20-6 is the score. The Mavericks are getting mollywopped in the first quarter with 5:26 left to go. Golly. Anthony Barker, the Rangers play the Penguins. So, oh, I hate Pittsburgh. I hate Pittsburgh. Sidney Crosby. I hate Pittsburgh. As Luka pushes off of Mikal Bridges, nice pass. Oh, what a block by Booker on Brunson. As Booker's barking on Brunson. Oh, damn, son. He's like, yo, so we don't give a damn about that contract you trying to do. You don't give a damn about that $20 million. You ain't worth it. Let me show these Knicks fans what it's all about. Is this guy? James Russell's like, yeah. Devin Booker, chill out, bro. You ain't built like that. You show good effort, but you're not that type of defender. He got a technical foul, which is corny, but you ain't built like that. You got a nice block on a help defense behind his back, so he didn't even see you, and he's house short on you. Come on, Booker. You ain't built like that. You the same dude crying in the gym, talking about, this is pickup. Why you guarding me like that? Why you doubling like that? Come on, son. Come on. I like Booker, but chill out, bro. The Rangers play. I hate the Penguins. As Brunson missed the little baseline jumper. Rebound Suns. Crowder on the break against Dinwiddie. Hands it off to Booker. Booker gets a double screen. Drives to the basket. Tough take by Booker off the backboard. That misses, and he gets the foul. Oh, man. Sheesh, I don't know about that. It was a foul. Is that hometown cooking? I guess CP3 must have part of that NBA Illuminati. He about to get his way. My Yankees, Tino Martinez, Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams. I'll say this, man. Your man Paul O'Neill was one of the most cryingest players of all mother effing time. All that guy did was complain to the refs about strikes and balls. Shut up. Tino Martinez was good. Bernie Williams was good. I hate all of them. But said Penn's a wash. Are they wash? Rangers finna put... Is Crosby still playing? Sidney Crosby still playing? Ain't he like 58? He's old, ain't he? Luka kicks out all the way. Luka loves... He's going to keep leaving his feet. They're going to keep playing the passing lanes a lot better. Finney Smith, they call it what? A travel? On Brunson, they call a foul. Yo, these refs is wilding, bro. Yeah, we got 35 people watching, 23 likes. Hit them likes, subscribe to the channel. Yo, this is your boy, Gmo of Legion of Knicks. Yes, we are a Knicks channel, but we are covering games throughout the finals. So, and Jalen Brunson got 2 fouls, 0 points. Golly. It's going to be an ugly game. Bullock also got 2 fouls, 0 points as well, too. Trey Burks is eating his fingers. Yo, salute to my guy, Try Burrow. Salute. Say, yo, lay off O'Neal. Nah, screw O'Neal, son. But I used to like that stupid... That stupid bouncer with his right foot. His Booker switches on to Luka. Picks up a dribble near baseline. Kim shots for the deep three from the wing. And that misses. Rebound. Luka. Guys say this. Even on contested defensive rebound. I don't know what his numbers are. But he does. He's always around the basket for those. Luka with a little crossover on Aiden. Kicks it all the way out to Kleber for the 3 in the corner. And they needed that one. That's a clutch shot. Because they drowning right now. 22-10 is the score. Mavericks down by 10, down by 12. Got your man Payne in the game as well. In the game now, Ain't with the ugly. Actually, that was ugly. Like little hook shot, 24-10 is a score. Again, the Mavericks moving the ball quickly. See, the Suns are moving the ball quickly. The Mavericks are, Everything's through Luka right now, man. Everything's slowed down, and he has to call a screen. Look how much time they're taking off the clock. This isn't good basketball. Luka drives. That's going to be a foul on Ayton because of a little push. They give these little BS superstar calls. I've seen R.J. Barrett get more contact to the basket and nothing. And nothing. Pathetic, man. Yeah, Tri-Boy, let's go Mets, baby. We losing right now, bro. Hey, you still available for tomorrow? Oh, no, I'm not. Whoa. Which one is tomorrow? Is it the... Crap. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait. What time tomorrow? If it is late tomorrow, yes. If it's late tomorrow, yes. I'm available late tomorrow. Golly, who the hell is this on my Instagram? God. Yeah, my cousin had another child, son. Golly, I'm just finding about this now. It's my cousin Ren. Out in beautiful Houston. This baby girl. You're a Brooklyn Nets fan. Come on, son. You out of your mind. Back to the game. Luca Brasi makes his first shot. Makes his second. 24-12 is the score. As Ayton goes to the bench as well. CP3 and Crowder. Alfred Payne getting any time. You got Cameron Payne, JaVale McGee, Booker, Bridges, and Cam in the game. As Cameron Payne's on Dinwiddie. Booker on kicks out all the way to Mikal Bridges in the corner. Nice pass off to JaVale for the dunk. It is good. What a beautiful play. Slightly dangerous pass, but ball moving on his team again. I love that CP3 Booker because people just say, I get it. Booker didn't play with a lot of talent until a few years ago. He's clever for the open three at the top of the key, and that's good. So he was asked to do a lot of stuff, bad drafts, bad team construction around him. It wasn't really until he got like that, until Uber was there that 1 year. Then he had some complementary talent around him. As Cam Johnson drives with the ugly flow, that misses rebound. JaVale, nope. It's going to be your man Bertans. Yeah, I have a lot of talent around this dude like that. Drafting guys like Josh Jackson's work out. They drafted Ayton, before, and Ayton was a talent. As Luka with the step back, mid-range shots. Luka, I think he was complaining to the refs. Like, what are you complaining about? That's a 3? 26-18 is score. Nets ain't never winning again a chip. That's why Harden left. Well, Harden left also. These superstars are privileged babies, bro. As JaVale McGee's trying to catch Kleber. Booker with a handoff. Shoots a 3 at the wing. That's good. Look at Booker's shot is so perfect. Oh, it's so perfect. Golly. His form is glorious. Mavericks are 3 for 7 from the three-point line. I think they said the Suns are 4 for 7. I couldn't see the stat. 4 for 6, whatever it was. As Luka again complaining with the drive to the basket. Misses it. Booker with the rebound. Gets screened by JaVale McGee. Just keeps driving to the rim step away. Shoots a shot, and that gets the fortuitous bounce. 31-18 is a score. Suns up by 13. Booker is cooking. 13 points, 4 for 6 from the field. Luke Abrazi said, Suns about to sweep? I don't know about that. Luka driving to the basket and Cam pick almost a travel. Kicks out to Bertans for the corner 3. That was Kleber, excuse me. And that's good. Kleber's kind of carrying the Mavericks right now. He's the only guy really scoring. 9 points, 3 for 3 from the three-point line. Maxi Kleber. Drive by Booker. Shoots a little mid-range shot, and that misses. Little heat check by Booker. He's feeling himself. Feeling it. As Luka drives on Cam Johnson. Pushes off him. Goes to the basket for a tough flip. Doesn't get the foul. 31-23. That should not be a foul. Guys freaking faking it all the damn time. 12 points for Luka Doncic. 4 for 8 from the field as Cameron Payne hands it off to Booker. Booker gets a screen by JaVale. Kicks back to Cameron Payne. Fakes a shot. Drives for the ugly off the backboard. And that's good. JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne, son. This game is so ugly, but it's effective. It's effective. By the way, I heard DeAndre Hopkins gets caught for the PEDs today. Yo, what the hell is happening? What's going on out here is Dinwiddie drops the basket on Cam Johnson. Gets nice defense by Cam Johnson. Booker drives, step back, 3 at the wing, and that misses. Booker's taking some bad shots now. At that first heat check, man. You guys had the momentum off the nice defense and the fast break. Kind of messed that up. Dallas Mavericks, they're just showing the field goal percent. Start off 3 for 11. As Luka drives in Cam Johnson for the tough layup. JaVale McGee tries to block it. No good. And Luka's complaining to him. This guy complains to him. How'd you get fouled? Cam Johnson the ball. Just drive. Yeah, get the foul. Get the foul. This guy Luka, son. How are you complaining, bro? You initiate the contact and then pushed up. Like, what are you serious? You're not getting back on defense? Damn, son. Yeah, and I thought Europeans, I thought they were so tough. This guy's complaining about every single freaking call. Yes, European people are tough. I'm being facetious because people like to say the EuroLeague is so much stronger, it's so much tougher, so much rougher. These guys come over here and complain and flop and do all this stuff that show ain't really built like that. Oh, you said Miami's about to sweep. My bad. Yeah. Your man Tobias had 20. What was it? He did have 27 points today, but they don't really have an answer on that team against the Heat. They just really don't. Unfortunately, your man Embiid is out with a freaking. How you get? It's a concussion of a fracture of his orbital bone. Like what the hell, son? This dude smiles and it's like a 5-month freaking injury. Your man James Harden ain't doing jack. Well, he's 16 points, 5 for 13 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3. He did have 9 rebounds, 5 assists, but he ain't that dude. He ain't that dude. He can't carry a team on his back like that. I don't even say it anymore because when it was the Rockets, it was a BS offense. It was a BS offense. That garbage where they just feed him the ball and just everybody space out 5-out offense. Trying to beat trying to outsmart the game by basically having PJ Tucker who's 6'5" as your center. When they got rid of Capella, Daryl Morey. Now Daryl Morey's on the other side with Harden again. Out of here with that crap, man. Let me see. Tibbs would bench Luka for complaining to the refs. Nah, if he ain't gonna bench Randall, he ain't gonna bench Luka. I care less about who wins the series. The Warriors versus Grizzlies is the one to watch. Yeah, that is a tough series, man. Yeah, man, freaking Ja Morant, my son, 14 for 30 yesterday. Missed the final layup. Too much speed. He couldn't. If he actually stopped, as he was driving, he actually stopped, boom, and then when he would have gotten fouled because the dude, I forgot who was defending him off that handoff off the out of bounds play, but he would have just ran into Ja Morant. So it's tough. Obviously, you're talking about the end of the game. You know what I mean? He's just trying to get the basket. They're talking about trading Hopkins to the Packers. Who said that? Your man DeAndre Hopkins taking roids, son. Damn, son. He might not. He might be taking Clomid. He could. Well, they detected by. They get Clomid is typically to raise your testosterone back up after being on a cycle, right? To get your body naturally producing testosterone. So it's used as a what's it called? A masker. What do they call it? So they find that in his body. I forgot the other testing, but I don't know what they found, but it's either steroids, HGH, anything with a ball, turn a ball, blah, blah, blah. No, sorry. Steroids are, let me see, drones. It'll be something to pop up a drone. And then the drone, whatever the hell. Let me see. Rodgers needs a new receiver to throw to. He does. Yeah, they drafted at dude. Aaron Rodgers, man, he's personally my favorite quarterback, bro. I love watching him throw, man, but something about him, bro. He's losing that it factor, bro. He can't do it. He's just jaded. Maybe he needs to leave. Maybe he needs to go to 49ers. He probably win 2 with the 49ers. They have the offense. They have the defense to complement him. He probably needs to get traded, bro. And he always did want to go to the 49ers. That's where he's from. He's from Cali. So as Cam Johnson makes his first shot. 30. Do the Knicks have a Cam Johnson type? We don't have no big wings on this team, bro. Outside of Cam Reddish. We don't have no big wings on this team. It's amazing. Look at this team. They got Cam Johnson. They got Mikal Bridges. They got freaking Torrey Craig for depth. Knicks only got Cam Reddish, bro. It's wild, bro. Warriors playing with no bigs. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Your man went off yesterday. A triple JJ. As Brunson gets a foul on Mikal Bridges. These Mavericks are looking a little. Well, they're coming back a little bit. 25-35 is a score. They're down by 10 now. Jalen Brunson, let's see. Can he handle? Again, that's going to be a disadvantage for him playing against these big wings. These big wings, guys who can play defend the 3, anywhere from the 1 to the 4, play on offense 3 for the 4. As Damian puts the final shot up, and that's good. Is that good? No? All right, so the Luka Brazis end the quarter. 35-25. As Luka ends the quarter, basically, well, I won't say he's just cat because Kleber was 3 for 3 from the field. 3 for 3 from 3, excuse me. But Luca Brasi leading the way with 14 points, 5 for 9 for the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 3 for 3 from the stripe, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith with 2 points, Dwight Powell with 0 points, Reggie Bullock with 0 points, 2 fouls. Kleber with 9 points. Like I said, 3 from the 3-point line. On the flip side, the Suns are shooting 56.5% from the field, 40% from 3. Your man Devin Booker with 13 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 1, 2 from 3, 4 from the stripe. Jay Crowder, 3 points. Mikal Bridges, 2 points, but good defense, 1 for 3 from the field. DeAndre Ayton, 9 points, 4 for 6. They've been feeding him heavily in that first quarter. Established some presence in the middle. CP3 with 2 points, 2 rebounds, no assists, 1 steal. Cam Johnson, 2 points. JaVale McGee, 2 points. Cameron Payne with 2 points. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Howard Smith. Let me see. He says, damn, the Knicks need to move up in the draft. Who are you trying to move up for? Shaden Sharp? After the 50 inch jump. The 50-inch jump. Or whatever the hell that freaking what's the name is? They said that's 49 inches, whatever it was. Let me see. Shaden Sharp. I better not get no explicit. Yeah, it's vertical 49 inches. My bad. Jordan had the highest at 48 inches. That's crazy. That is ridiculous, man. Let me see what you guys saying on Twitter. Just everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys being a trade RJ for Donovan. Build your championship team with him. But you're not getting no freaking you're not getting RJ Barrett. I mean, you're not getting Donovan Mitchell. Oh yeah, I apologize. The thumbnail was changed. I had the wrong thumbnail on here when I first set up the video. Somebody just posted me on Twitter, but it's with the wrong thumbnail. So I apologize for that. Let me see what you guys are saying. I game for damn. Ooh, Jason Kidd's taking shots. Jason Kidd on the second round says our game plan for the Jazz isn't going to work against the Suns. This isn't Gobert or Whiteside. These guys can put the ball in it. Damn, son. Y'all hear about Gobert recently? Now y'all hear about Gobert talking about allegedly. But he came out on Twitter and said it was rumors, but that he's complaining about Donovan Mitchell's defense. And it's like, I get it. Yes, you are a good defender, but you really only defend at the rim. You suffer. You don't even like to go out on the perimeter. And Donovan Mitchell, some people think you're sabotaging. I just think he's burnt out from this team. I think he just wants to be out. You know, he shouldn't be showing in the playoffs. He did try offensively to play. He really has no help besides Jordan Clarkson on offense. Who else is there to help him? Bogdan had the first few, 2 games? And then he went cold for the next 2 games. Like, not like Bogdan, but he's older. Injuries kind of slowed him down. Because I like the Bogdan that was on the Pacers. I thought he was going to be a really good piece for him. But obviously, he's looking to get paid. Went over to the Jazz. Let me see. Suter Ronald Cleveland in the building. He says, Gmo, who do you want for... Do you want the Knicks to sign Brunson? Look, I like Brunson, bro. I like Brunson a lot. And I liked him since last season. I loved him. Was on the bench. And now he's trying to make a start on his team. He's an attacking guard, smaller but high pedigree. Came from the winning program with Villanova. Smart dude. Heady type of player. Cerebral. Am I paying $20 million for him? Let me ask you this, Ron. Can I get with IQ's, and I think IQ has decent upside. Can I get enough production from IQ in the next 2-3 years, or next 1 to 2 years from IQ, just as a combo guard? I know he's not a pure point guard, but as a combo guard position, can I get at least 85% of the production that I get from Jalen Brunson from IQ? I just don't want to. I'd rather put my resources and get a guy like Ayton. Do a sign and trade, give Ayton his money. But I like Brunson a lot as Kleber hits the 3 from the wing. 37-28. The Mavericks coming back. That's a really good question, Ronald Cleveland. Suits Ronald Cleveland in the building, man. Hope everything is well and kosher. Let me see what he says. Oh, suits our brother Greg Castillo in the building, man. Yo, tell your boy, Greggy, tell your man DeJounte Murray to chill out with the Levine stuff, man. I don't want to get him in trouble for tampering as Jay Crowder to step back 3, and that's good. Jay Crowder. Damn, everybody, look, you can hate Jay Crowder. I want Jay Crowder's on my Knicks team, bro. Nice take by Brunson with the flow, and that's good. Come on! Yeah, yo, Brunson said, F out of here, boy. Yeah. I like this by Brunson. Yeah. Eat your food, boy. Cam Johnson with the foul. Booker talking all that trash. Yeah. Brunson is tough. Look, I like Brunson, and I paid him $20 million. Ron, I don't. Yeah. Well, here's the thing with Brunson too. He might be able to command the offense to get Randall. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of Randall, but he might be able to put Randall in his place on the floor, at least offensively. As Cameron Payne drives the ugly flow that misses rebound, Bullock. So are you looking to try to restart thing with Randall? Me personally, no, but because you're stuck with him, his Bullock shoots a deep from the wing and that misses. You're stuck with Randall, so you might have to make it work. So again, a guy like Brunson might work. But I think with Brunson, I think that, well, now you have your man Zion talking about he wants to stay with the Pelicans. I think if you get Brunson, you need one more guy to get, bro. It's not. It can't just be. I can't see Brunson, RJ, and Randall doing anything. Is nice pass to Bullock, book out to Kleber off the block and in transition that misses rebound. Cameron Payne. Suns looking a little inept coming out of the second quarter or coming into the second quarter. Excuse me. Cameron Payne kicks out to Crowder. Crowder drives the basket. Nice take by Crowder for the floater, and that's good. Sorry, my eye is freaking itching for some reason. Nice take by Crowder again. I need a Crowder on my team, man. I know we may hate him, but we hate him because he's that goon and he can hit some clutch shots and he can defend at a high clip. It's Kleber for the open three, and that's good. Oh, semi-open three. Not Kleber, excuse me. Bertans for the three in the corner. 42-34 is the score. JaVale McGee with a handoff to Cam Johnson. Top of the key, gets screened by JaVale McGee. Drives to the basket. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out. Oh, what a steal by Dinwiddie. Bad pass. Excuse me, by Cam Johnson. On a break. Brunson for the tough layup, and that misses. Good deeds by Shamet. Shamet has been an underrated. He has underrated athleticism. Shamet kicks all the way out to Jay Crowder for the corner three, and that's good. Jay Crowder, a.k.a. the Predator. 45-34 is the score. And the Suns sets in Phoenix. That sounds mad corny. I don't know why I said that. Dinwiddie versus Cameron Payne. This Bullock's trying to get the switch. Now he's on to Cam Johnson. They keep attacking Cam Johnson. Dinwiddie kicks out all the way to Jalen Brunson. Shimmies, drives on Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder with great defense. Brunson tries to push off for the fadeaway shot, and that missed. Not a good take by Brunson. He's forcing shots now. He's forcing shots. Again, what did I say, man? The Suns' tall wings are going to give guys like Brunson issues. Especially when Luka's out, man. How does this offense function? Right? As Cam Johnson takes the mid-range shot on the screen. Beautiful. Oh, this just... if any Suns fans in here, man, I envy you guys, man. You guys have a beautiful... Tough take, nice take by Dinwiddie. What the hell was he doing? He had the open layup, and I think he thought the defense was a lot closer than it was. Shamet, and they call a foul on Kleber. That might be a flagrant. And Jay Crowder with the goon face. Look at it. Jay Crowder know what he's doing. And Kleber's trying to talk to her. He's trying to like massage her. Like, that was on the... Say what you want about Jay Crowder. Everybody needs a Jay Crowder. Oh, that's on Brunson. My bad. Not on... Oh, I don't know about that. Jay Crowder's playing mind games. Look how he pushes off of what's the name? He's playing. Oh, he sold that. He sold that. But hey, look. Say what you want about Jay Crowder. 3 points, 3 fouls for Jalen Brunson. He ain't coming back till late second. You got to bring back a Luka, and they do. They do. Jay Crowder. As Aiden, they call offensive foul. Luka's on the floor in pain. What is happening? What is happening here? Is he legit hurt? Banged his knee? I think he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Let me see Jay Crowder. Oh, he kicked Luka in the gonads. Oh, that's dirty. They might call a flag. They review that. They call a flag on that. He kicked his leg out. That's an unnatural basketball move. That's an unnatural basketball move. Who shoots their shots like that? No. Yo, Jay Crowder. I don't care. No, that's goon life right there, man. Jay Crowder is goon life. I don't give a damn what no one says, man. That's my son right there, man. F out of here, boy. F out of here, boy. 47-34 is the score. It's Luka. He's going to the bench. Doesn't want to lose his family jersey. Review the play. That's going to be a flagrant. You can tell that's definitely going to be a flagrant. Man, come on, son. Jay Crowder, you can't be doing that, son. Wu-Tang is for the kids, boy. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. See to my brother Cully in the building, man. Cully. Salute. How you doing, bro? I'm going blind. Zion sounds confused. He's not gonna win out there. Let me ask you this: How does Zion? Let me ask this. This sounds crazy. I was gonna put this on Twitter. I don't want to get killed, right? Does Zion ruin? Let me not say ruin. Let me say that's not the right word. Does he mess up the chemistry on that team? Does he mess up the flow of that team? They have defensive wings and Herb Jones. They got Trey Murphy who could space the floor. You got your two ball handlers in Ingram and McCollum. Yeah, I mean, you got Jackson Hayes still growing. Valanciunas, I think. Well, no, did Valanciunas just sign a contract? Or is he going to be a free agent? I think he's going to be a free agent. No. I think he signed a contract. Valanciunas. I think he signed a contract. I think he's. I spelled this dude's name so. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. I almost spelled it like velocity. What the hell is wrong with me? I just wanted Google to do all the work for me. I don't want to spell this guy's name. Yeah. No. He did sign a contract. He signed a contract. He'd be unrestricted in 2024. Yeah, I remember I was always saying like he's gonna be available, but I know he signed a contract. I know I've heard somebody sign a contract. Does Zion Williamson ruin it? Nah, look, you could dump it off to Zion. I'd rather have those two guys handle the ball versus having the ball in Zion's hands a lot. Like, post up Zion, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. I'm not saying one way or the other. I just feel like what they have now is Zion the right piece. That sounds crazy. I'm just putting it out there. Please don't kill me. I think so. That offense needs to be run through Ingram. I agree, Ron. If they give Zion a max, they're probably going to move Ingram. If they give Zion a max, you can't move Ingram, bro. Oh, no stream. Oh, let me set the stream out, bro. Let me set the stream. I wasn't even freaking thinking of StreamYard. Ronald Queen says scrambled egg. This guy, man. Oh, man. Well, he would have had eggs. You know what? I don't even want to break down the. This is the ignorant stuff I want to get in trouble for. As Bill kicks out to Luka against Cameron Payne. I'm going to set the stream on once he gets a commercial break. Once they're done, as Luka kicks back out to Dinwiddie. All the way out to Kleber for the corner three. And that's good. Nice little screen by your man Josh Green from Arizona. He's kind of found his niche as like an energy guy. Can hit the shot a little bit from the outside, from the corner. I think it was that special of a play. But there's some other guys that should have been taken before Josh Green on the Mavericks. As a nice take by Cameron Payne to the basket. Easy pickings. 49-38 is the score. Back up 11. Let me see Trevor McKenzie salute. Why would they move Ingram? No, they're not moving Ingram. You can't move Ingram. From what he showed, he's shown to be that all around. As Luka for step back three at the wing, that misses. Ingram is that dude, man. He's that dude. He's a 1B in terms of like top scoring talents in the league. As nice little pick and roll between Payne and Ayton. 51-38 is the score. Let me see. Says salute. We working hard out here. I can't complain. Cully, everything's good. Oh, I'm reading guys. Yep. Little private chats. Oh, Luka loves leaving his feet. I'll just be playing the passing. I mean, they move enough. And he can make that. Oh, nice take. Nice block by Crowder. Again, it's gonna be. And Luka. Oh, come on, stop. He calls it a Shamet. Where? Yo, these refs, man. Come on, Dunny. Come on, so are you serious? Where's the foul? What a good block by Crowder. Again, the Mavericks gonna struggle against these long and tall paws, annoying wings on his team, man. The defense by the Suns, that might be the difference maker, man. That might be the difference maker. Cause I know they came out hot offensively, but they have the Mavericks have the sharpshooters. Brunson right now is just struggling. He could be fine, but again, when we talk about the defense, these long-ass wings, bro, gonna give him issues. The Suns should win the championship, man. They should win. I'm not convinced by the Heat. The Bucks without Middleton. Let's see what the Celtics do because your man Jaylen Brown was trash, dogs. Trash, bro. Damn, son, he always does this, son. Jaylen Brown's my son, but he always does this crap, bro. In games is like Game 5 against the Nets is like, yes, this is the Jaylen Brown everybody wants. First game against the Celtics, it's just a bed, bro. You gotta be freaking kidding me. He loves doing this, man. He loves doing this. This guy, Nick. The world is upside down. Oh my Lord Jesus. What BS sophistry is this guy gonna talk about today is the world's upside down. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here today? What are we talking about here today? Let me open up the. Oh, it is open. If anybody wants to call in and chat, you're more than welcome to. Let me put this troll. Let me see. Suta Nick, can you hear me? Yo. Yo, Nick, I'm here. If you let me know when you're on, I'll put you on. Let me see, guys saying in the chat. Imagine doing that in a garden. The fans would be on his head. Bucks for the repeat. Drew Holiday that first game, bro. He steps up, man. Pete, man. Drew Holiday might be one of the most under. No, he got paid though. He got paid. What was it? Drew Holiday's contract was 144. What the hell you get paid? Was it 144? 137. My bad. 40 137. It said Jalen Brunson's not worth it. Damn, son. If the Bucks win a few games without Giannis, they could win a few without Middleton. I mean, one is more impactful than the other, but still, once a team. I mean, Giannis is just a problem, bro. But see, here's the thing I don't like about what they do. Well, let me say one smart thing again. I've been saying this. They stack that teams with shooters to make you pay if you double Giannis. Even though I think the Celtics last game should have been doubling Giannis a little bit more, like just flashing the double hedging off of screens and then just attacking Giannis and getting back to a guy like frustrate Giannis. Giannis has been an absolute terror, man. Absolute effing terror. That guy is, wow. What he did to the Bulls that last game, what he did last game against the Celtics, sheesh. And they got all the shooters. They got Connaughton, Grayson Allen chipped in. Was it 14 points? You had your man freaking Drew Holiday go off for the 21. Was it 21, 22? Not go off, but contribute about that. Sheesh. Ronald Cleveland. Who's had which player? Holiday's a pivot. Yeah, he is. He was voted the most underrated player. Was the most underrated player by his peers, by the NBA players a few years ago. Like, he's no joke at the point guard position, man. It's crazy. The 76ers had mad talent. That's crazy. Luka has getting a call foul 8. They don't call it Bullock for the 3 from the corner, and that's come on! Reggie, as the Mavericks are trying to frustrate Crowder. And Malcolm Brown, whatever that guy's name is, just hit into Crowder, and Crowder's like, okay, I see what's going on. Nick, let me know you're there, bro. Damn, where you at, bro? Giannis is not dumb. He says the team perfectly. Bucks wouldn't win a playoff game without Giannis. Hell no. Ronald Cleveland, who's I already said that. Holiday's a pitbull. Nick G. Now they're into Golden State.
All right, you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now, man. How you doing, bro?
All right, man. Can't complain.
It's got the. Every time the whole mic is just all over the place, man. This guy is just unacceptable. Terrible, as they say. But Kyle Bridges, nice pass to 8 with the little hook shot. That misses. Rebound. Luka, 51 to 42. What are you seeing so far in this game, man? Anything?
I'm trying to tune into it now.
And a 3 by Luka Doncic from top of the key. He's starting to percolate. 51 to 45 is a 6-point game. Booker's still not in the game. No, Booker came back in the game. My bad. CP3, I believe, is not in the game yet. Cameron Payne kicks out. Back out to Jay Crowder for the corner 3. And that misses. Rebound. Bullock kicks out to Luka. Luka with the ball. Dallas Mavericks started 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Now 9 for 13. Golly, what the F? Alley-oop to Powell over 8. And then that's good. 51 to 47. They're only down by 4 now. Cameron Payne hands off to Booker. Booker against Bullock. Kicks out all the way to Cameron Payne. Fakes a corner 3. And they call a travel? Out of bounds travel? Wow. Tides are turning. Let's see if the Mavericks can capitalize. 51 to 47 in the second quarter. Let me see what you guys saying. Shoots to Charles dead. Bassett is buns. What are you talking? Oh, come on. Stop that. He had one. Oh, maybe it might be a second game. Stop that. All right. And first of all, it wasn't even Charles Bassett who gave all those runs. He only gave him 3 runs. It's freaking Sean May who couldn't get anybody out. They don't call a foul for Finney Smith. He goes up, can't get it late, but he fouls over Crowder. Oh, this is gonna be fun. They got the memo. Be aggressive and frustrate Crowder. Do not allow him to bully anybody on his team. Good D's by Mikal Bridges. Look at him keeping his feet. Wow. And he gets the little partial block. Golly, this dude ran into freaking. He ran into Dorian Finney-Smith and had enough body control to stop himself from fouling Finney Smith and then basically just riding to the basket. Pause. As Finney Smith was trying to get to the basket. Nice take. Nice little layup by Ayton from the pass of CP3. 53-47 is a score. Back up by 6, the Suns. Luka with a step back 3 from the wing, and that misses. Rebound. Push up by Finney Smith. They ain't call it. Kick out to Luka. Luka drives. Try to throw behind his back. So it came in Mikal Bridges there. CP3 versus Luka. This might be a mismatch. Keep your hands down, CP3. Pushes off. Good defense by CP3. Oh, good defense by CP3. Good enough. 6'1 versus what is Luka? 6'7? 6'8? 6'7? CP3 versus dry screens trying to ice the screen, and he gets called for the foul. A little bit too much, too aggressive over there. 53-47 is the score. Suns up by 6. I suit everybody in the chat. Yo.
You know how many points Frank got?
I think he has like 15 so far in this game, bro. He's having a good game, man. It's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing really good. Really well.
Good for him.
Yeah, good. Good for him. Yo, for any of the young kids out there, sorry about that. I'm trying to get the link to my channel up on Twitch. Not Twitch, on Discord. If any of your parents tell you, good for him, or they say that means that it's pathetic. Don't. If any of your parents, if you ever say that about somebody else, like, oh man, just have pity for their lives, bro. You never want to hear that. Luka against CP3 again. Oh, nice pass to Finney Smith in the corner, but nice by Booker again. Defensive effort that Gorbert is allegedly talking about. Kick out the book for the open 3 from the wing, and that misses. Rebound. Torrey Craig went right back to the Suns after being signed a 2-year deal with the Pacers. CP3 uses a screen by Torrey Craig, kicks out to aim for the little mid-range shot baseline. That's good. CP3 is coming back in and controlling the things. 55-47. Lead back up to 8. CP3 is not messing around, man. He needs that championship. Y'all know CP3. If he makes the Western Conference Final, some weird injury is going to happen. He's going to make some weird play in the playoffs. It's like, yo, what? Yeah, I know CP3. He's my favorite point guard, but I don't know, son. He needs a sports psychologist or something, bro. I know Nick is going to kill me for saying that, but I don't give a damn what no one says.
I mean, he's been surprisingly healthy since the playoffs start. I mean, but he was hurt during the season, so you never know if that helps right now.
I just dropped all over myself. And salute to Draymond Green. I like his that podcast he has. He had a whole breakdown of why. Talk about his flagrant foul where he slaps the guy and then pulls the guy's shirt. Like, that dude is. Thank God they won that game, because that dude, something is up with his head. He just doesn't get it. He probably never will. But also too, I think he's trying to do that to get inside their heads, which is what I guess that's a tactic. But
yeah,
sacrifice a game, I guess, and hope they win. But still, your man John Morant was 14 for 30 yesterday. Excuse me, as Booker drives to the basket for the dunk, and it's good. 57-48. They are not playing around. CP3 came back in and shut that all down with this Luka Brasi. Luka kicks off, and they call a foul. Oh my gosh, they call. Oh Lord Jesus! You gonna tell me I wasn't a strip? Oh, they're not gonna show it. Damn, Booker just beat Bullock to the basket like it was nothing. Sheesh, that was not nice. That was not nice.
Oh, I'm like right there with you.
And here's the sad thing: he be the best defender of the Knicks. Bullock is still a good defender. I'm joking around, but it's
he's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah, he is. I'm only joking, but he would still be the best defender of the Knicks. That's how.
Yeah, hands down.
Wow.
Only if Cam Reddish would like.
All right, you see what Nick does. Yeah, this guy Nick is a sociopath, man. Leave Cam Reddish alone, please. He's gonna do something one day.
Okay.
I actually think he's gonna get traded, man. I'm resigned to that fact, man.
He'll get traded.
Because you're not gonna unless this team issues a bet and Cam Johnson for the open 3 from the wing, and that's good. Cam Johnson, clutch shot. Johnson, man, again, these big, tall, versatile freaking wings. Swing 4 wings on this damn Suns team. A lot of people going big in the NBA. It's not a. It's Luka. The layup just weaves around, gets that late screen. What type of screen is that? I know it. there has to be something for that where it's like Luca gets an initial screen and gets a late screen down low. I'm pretty sure it's some weird name for it. I gotta ask coach. CP3 is doing all his whirling and twirling, shoots a fadeaway shot. What the hell? Wow. 62 to 52. CP3 just does some weird freaking
Like, come on,
NBA
like the
jam ish.
rescreen. Well, not a rescreen. He just followed him, trailed him.
Just trailing, but then he just stopped. Then he just stopped
Yeah. I
down
mean,
low.
they do that like at the top of the at the 3-point line, in transition most of the time.
Luka misses a three. So I got the Bucks. They finna paint better than anybody else in this league. Says PDP. Macabres gets stuck. Kicks out to Ayton. Ayton against Powell. Powell back out to CP3.
I tell you what though,
CP3 for the three, and that's
the
good.
Mavericks
Sheesh.
need to move Luca off ball.
Yeah, but freaking what's name got in trouble? Gosh, this girl needs a tan. What the hell is this? Damn, Larry Fitzgerald, is he from Phoenix? I know he went to Phoenix Online, a guy's degree from Phoenix Online or something like that, but I have no idea. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
he played for Arizona too, so
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I had no idea. I got the best.
Fitzgerald. Wait. The
Larry
receiver,
Fitzgerald.
right?
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah. The
College.
No, it's Arizona Cardinals. No, yeah,
Why is it saying University of?
yeah. He went to
No,
University of
no, no,
Phoenix.
no,
I
no, no.
remember
He went
that.
to no. He went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but he had like commercials of like going finishing up his degree at.
But he went no. It's University of Phoenix Online. That's what. Or no. Oh,
Yeah,
Phoenix.
that's what
Sorry, I thought isn't not University of Phoenix Online. Sorry, I thought it was. I thought it was one of those like Oh, it was. Oh, what the hell? I thought it was something else like Phoenix something online. There actually is an online university for Phoenix. So I didn't mean to do that with the air quotes, but there's a University of Phoenix online. Where the hell? All right, let me just make sure. This is bugging me out now. He went to Pittsburgh. Damn, went to Pittsburgh. Oh, Cully says went to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. He said Fitzgerald's from Minnesota. Cully, yeah, blah. Poole or Murray? I'm for it. Well, Poole's not getting moved. Murray's coming off an injury. Murray just came out and said he doesn't even feel like he's 85% or something like that. He said some quote like he doesn't feel like he's even 85% ready, which is a big scare. And it's weird. Now, there's this whole thing about obviously coming after ACL injuries, the technologies or the surgeries are a lot better now, but there are about three guys who've been out for the past 2 seasons. Jonathan Isaacs, Jamal Murray, I believe, or season and a half, whatever you want to call it, and I guess Sexton, depending on when he comes back, but he's about a season, right? So I don't know, man. Marco Fultz just came back, or not just, but came back this season. So I don't know, man. Everybody recovers differently, but Jamal Murray, that's my guy. But and he's not the most athletic, but he still needs that little step, little explosiveness off the dribble of Hezzy. So I don't know about trading for him. But they're gonna give your man Jokic that contract. He ain't going nowhere. He says he wants to stay. And there's no way Denver doesn't pay him that money. But they definitely need somebody else to help Jokic. Murray is out. MPJ is, his back.
MPJ.
Yeah, but he's not. That guy's like MPJ, man. That's a scary. His whole family have like degenerative joint issues. That's crazy. His brother tore his ACLs 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to laugh at that. That's just like that's like horror movie stuff. PDP, I can agree for space eventually. I just don't know who you think Poole won't leave the Warriors. How long have the Warriors paid over the tax? How long have they paid
Yeah,
over the
they're
tax?
they're like a billion over the top.
They're in it to win championships, man. Their owners don't give a damn. Not to say Poole wouldn't try to explore, but I don't think he's going anywhere for a while. Let me say. And he's a replacement, for Curry and for when Curry leaves or slows down. 65-52 is a score, up by 13. Even though I will say, freaking yesterday, it was depressing to see Jonathan Kaminga get beasted by Ja Morant. That hurt my heart, man. Ja Morant's my guy, but sheesh, as CP3 gets caught by Luka Doncic for the foul. Luka Doncic to the line for two. CP3, you gotta win one, man. I guess the last person would be Melo on the banana boat, as Luka makes his first shot, 65-53.
Is Melo gonna retire this year or what?
I don't know. People saying he should come back to the Knicks.
I mean, they should. They should retire him.
What? And Luka makes a second shot. Look, I don't mind Melo being on the Knicks, man. I hope he could be a calming force in the locker room, and he seems like he's more mature now. He knows his role. He knows what his role is. Guys in the league love him.
His role, like from the get go, it's just
No, he didn't.
People.
No, he didn't.
Anyway, we're not gonna do this again.
No, he did. No. We're gonna do this because it's almost halftime anyway. When did Melo knew what his role was, Nick? Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. As a Luka.
After leaving here, he knew what his role was. He wasn't better than Paul George or Russ. He was a third wheel.
But he never wanted to go to the bench, bro. Never wanted to go to the bench.
For who? For who?
It don't matter, but his usage on the bench because you're talking about.
No,
it's not. No. But here's the thing, though. It's not necessarily about going to the bench for who, right? But you're talking about complimentary play. Carmelo Anthony still could have came on the bench and gave you 35 minutes. But because of the whole thing of I gotta start, that's more of a whoa. Is that a travel by Luka? Nah, it wasn't. He actually kept his foot. What the hell was that? Sheesh, 67-56 as Mavericks are trying to close out the quarter or the half on a high as CP3 is trying to calm down everything. 20 seconds after the shot clock. Sorry, left in the quarter, 10 seconds after the shot clock. CP3 calls for the screen from Ayton. Gets a bad screen. That was a Mitchell Robinson screen. Cam Johnson comes out, kicks it out to Ayton. Gets deflected, has to put the shot in the foul line. That's good. Ayton with the clutch shot. The time winding down. 5.2 seconds after it goes. Dinwiddie gets the ball against CP3. Drives to the basket. Shoots a little mid-range shot, and that misses. Rebound CP3, and that's the end of the quarter or the half. 69-56. With Luka Doncic leading away with 24 points for the Mavericks. No one else. No, sorry. Clippers in double digits with 16 points, but no one else in double digits besides those two. Luka Doncic, 8 for 18 from the field, 2 for 8 from 3, 8 for 9 from the stripe, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith, 2 points. Reggie Bullock, 4 points. Dwight Powell, 2 points. Jalen Brunson, 3 points and 3 fouls. Bullock also has 2 fouls as well, too. I just tongue-tied myself. Maxi Club with 16 points, 5 for 16 from the field, 5 for 6 from 3. 1 block. Bertans with 3 points. The Mavericks are shooting 42.9% from the field, 42.9% from 3, 84.6% from the stripe. The Suns, on the other hand, are shooting 62.8% from the field, 50% from 3, and 100% from the stripe, 7 for 7. Leading away is DeAndre Ayton with 19 points, 9 for 12 from the field, 1 for 1 from the stripe. 1 rebound. Jay Crowder with 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Mikal Bridges with 2 points. 1 for 3 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, but good defense, 1 block. Devin Booker with 15 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 4 for 4 from the stripe, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, 1 block. Cam Johnson with 7 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. JaVale McGee with 2 points. Cameron Payne with 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 1 rebound, 2 assists. So guys, guys in the chat, let me see what you guys talking about. Let me know what you guys are seeing in this first half. Seems as if Luka Doncic, everything's going to be right on him for this game today because when he's out the game, they don't look too kosher, man. Your man Jalen Brunson's being frustrated by these big-ass guards and wings on his team. On the other hand, Suns didn't look so great they look kind of iffy when CB3 was out. CB3, man, he's such a freaking beast. But Booker is also, what does Booker have? 15 points. Aiden's been killing in the paint tonight, picking rolls, dump-offs. Let me see. Listen, just like AI, who was better than Melo or Thunder? It's not all right. So back to that, Cully. It's not about who's better. It's about complementary play. I have 3. Put it like this. There's a reason during that championship run, the championship run they didn't win, right? OKC when they had Harden, Westbrook, and KD. And remember that year they were going back and forth, putting Harden in the starting lineup, putting him on a bench, starting lineup, bench. They couldn't find the right. And I've obviously in a perfect world. Harden wants his money, but in a perfect world, you can say, Harden, come off the bench. Give me 35 minutes off the bench and kill for me. Obviously, people say he's a star, blah, blah, but For what it was back then, complimentary play. You couldn't. The ball had to be shared with three guys who need the ball in their hand like that. Nah, it's just not gonna work. So with Melo, I'm not saying Melo still wasn't capable on the freaking OKC Thunder, even though injuries, I think injuries and age kind of caught up to him a little bit. Him give you 35 minutes off the bench couldn't have been a better alternative. You just dump the ball off to him, let him do post up, attack the basket, just give you points in bunches. That's not the same effect, and he's still being a closing rotation. I'm just saying, I don't think Melo really got it until he got his wake up call. And I will say, yes, I will agree that he got done dirty with the Rockets, but I think he didn't get his wake up call until after, where he's like, look, I'm a role player, all that stuff about me starting, blah, blah, blah. Then he went to the Blazers, and did he increased his corner 3-point shot by relatively significant amount. I mean, the guy, he knew his role with the Blazers. That's the Melo I was hoping is like, all right, look, you're in the twilight of your career, slow it down, play the complimentary role, you're fine. So if he does that for the Knicks, I'm fine with that, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope he could be a calming presence for your man Randall and get him in line somehow, because I don't know what the hell. Yeah, Nick, why are you so quiet on Randall, bro? What's up with your man Randall?
What do you want me to say? I said a lot during the season. I mean, season's done. What do you want me to say?
What's up with your man Randall, son? He's a head case, bro. What is this? Is this what basketball's about, bro? Is this what an elite ISO score is about, bro? Come on.
He did something recently?
Nah, don't do that. Don't look.
No. I really don't know.
Look at you see.
Was there something recent?
Nick is a sicko. See, I haven't talked to Nick since the end of the season. Right? Nick is a sicko. On the show, I haven't told you. He's a sicko. All right. So if it was, it doesn't. No. I need you. I don't give a damn. If it was anybody else, Nick would remember. Nick has the brain of an elephant. He remembers everything. The first thing Nick would bring up something that happened from last year, and he would bring it into this show. So I ain't gonna let Nick go away, all right? But let me ask you this, Nick. Do you think that Randall could find? This sounds so corny. Do you think he could find some type of semblance of what he had in that 2021 season, next season?
Yeah, he's gonna be better next year than he was this year, hands down.
Why?
Because he goes up and down, like he wavers, like he's just goes up and down every year, pretty much. And like the one thing that I can say with him is, if you read the reports, starting off first.
Mm-hmm.
Because the birth of his kid, he didn't come into training camp like tip-top shape, right? Starting off there, he's gonna definitely come in better shape next year, like hands down. After that, it's all about the shooting and actually just accepting a role where he is diving to the basket. If I don't know what he's gonna work on next season. I mean, this off season, I should say, and that's really the big indicator. So, if he comes out and just starts working on his ball handling, just finishing at the rim and diving to the rim, really, he should just be looking at 3 kinds of tape this year, this off season, I should say. LeBron diving to the rim. The way LeBron drives, same size, about almost the same weight. He just needs the handle to be able to do it. So he has to work on the handle. Next thing is to work on his Draymond Green role. So it's Bam Adebayo, Draymond Green. You technically could watch some Jaren Jackson Jr. too, if you want to improve the defensive part and just bring effort. That's all that he has to do. Because it's not like he was terrible last year. I mean, he was just bad from the standpoint of he wasn't focused. I'm saying not bad from a numbers standpoint. Like his numbers were still good. And there's no clear-cut replacement for him. No one, as much as I go back and watch some of the games with RJ going off, RJ still never commanded a double team. Not like Randall did. So
That's
the ability to open the floor up for other people, RJ wasn't opening up the floor because he just wasn't attracting the attention. They were still laying off on him. The same way you guard Randall is the same way you guard RJ. So one set of defense is going to work on both of them. And I mean, it's still the same thing. Like RJ has to come in better, and also Randall has to come in better. It's not
I
it's
agree.
not one or the other.
I agree to that. Now, how about this? Because I covered this like 2 3 weeks ago. Out of all the so-called top combos in the game of guys averaging at least 20 points, like both guys are averaging 20 points, right? Outside of CP3 because he averaged like 16 during the regular season. The Knicks had we had probably outside of the Lakers, we probably had the lowest in terms of plus minus in terms of rotations, including those the combo of two so-called two best players. Why the
Mm.
hell? What is up with that? That we have two guys who, when you look at their game, in theory, two kind of power guys could run the pick and roll. Randall could roll to the basket. RJ could dribble off the screen. Two guys who have not gelled together, despite the fact that their games should be fairly complementary. How do you explain that?
Well, I mean, okay. So there was one thing that I looked at,
Mm-hmm.
and my answer to it is going to be two parts. So starting off first, Randall and RJ. If Randall gives RJ a screen, RJ needs momentum getting to the rim. He
Mm-hmm.
needs to have like two steps, get up to speed to even like beat his defender, and then go downhill from that point onward. It's never that clear for RJ. Like people don't realize why there's always that wave on top of the key. It's because RJ needs space and he needs like momentum
A
to
few
get
steps to get it.
downhill. It's not
Yeah, yeah.
just like okay, grab the ball and dribble and beat your man. Like he actually had to mix in like off the dribble post up moves.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody does that crap. Like you gotta understand where that comes from is because he's not gonna beat nobody off the dribble. He needs momentum. So you talk about putting both of them in a pick and roll together. Like okay, that's not gonna help because Randall gives people enough space to get a shot off immediately. And this year, RJ's catch and shoot numbers weren't as good as it were last year. So I mean, when I say like he has to improve his shooting, that's where it starts. Catch and shoot. That's what Tom Thibodeau wants. Lo and behold, Cam Reddish and RJ to be good at.
But if we just
Catch the
stay,
ball, shoot the ball well.
but if we just stay on just a common play. So I'll say this: I partially agree with you because they run that play where it's RJ does need like the two like they'll get like it's the either weave play or it'll be like a two-man like kind of like back and forth passing up top, and they run it for IQ,
Mm-hmm.
ran it for Burks as well too, and I've seen run it for RJ. But I honestly believe like even on that play, right? I've seen it where Mitchell Robinson once like say RJ or IQ or Burks gets the ball back from the other guard on the other side, right? You see
Mm-hmm.
Mitch or Taj sometimes just have that screen really aggressively, like or at the right time as Burks or whatever's getting the ball back, they drive through the middle of the paint, and if the defense collapses, they kick out to the guy on the outside, or they take the floater, whatever, blah blah. One, I don't think Randall's gonna be setting screens like that. He's just that's not his repertoire. Obi Toppin set screens, even though they're not the greatest. But Obi Toppin setting screens, if it's not necessarily the pick and roll, like trying to set screens is actually not the worst. Obviously, Sim set screens. He's a rookie, just came in. Todd set screens. He's 58 years old. Randall's not. I just feel like Randall doesn't want to put that type of effort into those type of bang bang plays where they're doing that like give and go the weave play, and he's setting the screen at the right time and then rolling to the basket within the rhythm, like a quick rhythm, rhythmic play. He just doesn't want to do that. Like I'm sorry. And here's another thing with RJ too. I will agree. Yes, RJ does have the most explosive, but one thing RJ has learned to do that would help is hesitation dribble. That if he's come off the screen, if his defender like recovers, he at least has a hesitant like face. Now I'll say it's one thing about RJ Barrett. Hesitation dribble typically when he comes to the screen and he's say dribbling his right, he needs to be able to bring it to his left and actually cross over. So it's like I know you're not just hesitating and then still trying to drive on your right or whichever way you're going in the first place, right? But RJ does have hesitation dribble, and he has I won't say mastered, but he has the ability, because I've seen it, to play tight off of screens. right? Where he's not giving space. That CP3 kind of, oh, not CP3, Steph Curry, like how Steph Curry wraps around screens, dribble off the screen, gives the defender no space to get over him, right? And I've seen RJ Barrett do that. So to say that those two, I think it's just a thing of Randall doesn't want to do it, and they're not enforcing it. Like Tom Thibodeau's not enforcing like the two best players to have some type of common play. You see more common play with Randall and Fournier. That seems to be more of a staple on the offense than freaking RJ and Randall. And Fournier's not
but that's
quick.
because the catch and shoot ability of Fournier is better than RJ.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even just
season.
okay. So for instance, right, like earlier season, I agree with you, right, because Fournier had like those little handoffs that Randall would do, the little handoff screens and whatnot, and Fournier be able to hit the. But it got to a point where defenders were getting over the screens easily. Randall would set some poor screens, and the play would just break up. And it's like, okay, well, the league is kind of caught up to what they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. And you need somebody to attack. Why aren't you running that with? Why aren't you even trying to run that with RJ? You know, and how many times, even on the pistol sets, how many times you see Randall as a screener for RJ on those early pistol sets? Because that is a play where they're trying to get momentum. The guy's coming down the court, the handoff, and then get the screen by Randall, and RJ would drive to that. All he said really with RJ and Mitch, where Mitch was setting the screen and RJ is attacking off the screen. So
yeah,
I agree with some regards. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Pistol works because it gets RJ in with momentum again to the rim. That's the overlying thing, right? But the downfall is that when you start putting Randall in and RJ in it, there's a slow factor to it, and his pull-up jumper wasn't there. He wasn't gonna pull up and do like from mid-range, so he's got to add more to his game, and he says all the right things. So he's working on his mid-range for next year, right?
Yep.
And then he's gonna do some other things, but which really doesn't matter. The mid-range is the start. He's got to be more deceptive and add more to his game. He added a scoop dribble, which if you know anything about a scoop layup. If you know anything about like guys who can't finish at the rim, they need scoop layups to actually hold the ball better. And then getting it high off the glass helps them because they're too strong. You know, it's like all kinds of stuff because getting it high off the glass allows them to take off that strength and momentum, and it slows down and it comes back with good spin. So it's like all kinds of stuff that he's overcoming in his own physical attributes. Like that's not a number one player. Like starting off.
That's fine, but why? But why are you doing it? See, Nick, why are you? You see how Nick tries to add these little dark? Why do we? When we're trying to talk about why these two can't compliment each other. This guy's talking about RJ's not a number, and I agree with you. But why do you have to throw the darts, man? Why? What is this? What is this palaver? What?
Well, but okay, but there's a deception. I'm big on. I wish I had the time, but like I'm big on like looking at the reality of the team. Like I feel like there's so much overreaction on stuff.
Darcy there's a lot.
Saying how Cam Reddish is a superstar in the making. Sean Niceo is like Cam Reddish, just give him minutes. And no coach, we could go through the whole league and just go through what other coaches.
Yes.
Nobody would give him minutes. Nobody.
Yes.
He has to start off from the same spot that he's at right now with the Knicks. Same spot. It don't make a damn difference.
And by the way,
everyone just
salute to Fred Katz.
Frank Ntilikina is a point guard.
Oh my god.
Even his coach in France didn't use him as a goddamn point guard. Anyway, but there's like a distance from reality.
Very.
And the reason why I'm mentioning that and saying like he's not a one or a superstar or something like that. Mm-hmm. There was so much talk about give the ball to RJ, let him make plays, when he's not. He doesn't have, and this is why I said the ball handling skills to do it. You could see he could make the right decision.
But you wanted to put the ball in Fournier's hand, and he has worse ball handling skills than RJ Barrett.
Okay, wait, hold on. But this is the other thing too. At the end of the season, when Randall was out, and they actually let Fournier make plays, like he was ball handling and passing, he was getting assists. It's not the fact that like Fournier is this great
Oh
ball
my.
handler, but he's had more experience at
And
doing it,
so
and he's
was
actually good at
RJ
it.
when they allowed RJ to be in the read and react. He was getting assists too.
Okay, but I'm not saying Fournier is a number one. I never
No,
said
no,
he was
no, no, no,
a
no, no.
number
But what?
one.
No,
Like,
but what you're
he should
saying,
run
you
plays first thing down the court. Like, come
no,
on,
but
bro.
you're
Like,
but you're
there's a
saying that
delusion to that.
But you're saying that you're trying to make the case that RJ, people that when people say RJ, they should be running plays for him, that he's not that type of ball handler. But Fournier isn't.
Mm.
You made the excuse that you use the example at the end of the season that he is. But RJ was doing the same thing at the end of the season, and there were games they were going away from RJ. And I remember since I was better on RJ, so there were times it's like, yo, bro, he's.
That wasn't the point to that. It was more like, okay, to me, the offense that we started the season off with, that you made
Mhm.
that beautiful video on, everyone should go back and check it. That is the offense we should have been running
Oh,
all
I
season.
agree. I agree. I agree.
Okay, but Randall veered away from it many times and hijacked the offense. Same thing with Kimba. Kimba did not buy into that offense too.
Mm. And we
No
also
one want to talk about that part because when Kimba was successful, we did not play the beautiful offense that
nope,
that was. But
nope.
then the bench played that offense, which if you listen to the Fred Katz interview with the early squad or whatever it is,
Yep. I love that, and he wrote an article. Good vindication
beautiful,
for,
right?
Tibbs. Yeah, yeah. Nice alley oop.
But this is the thing, like we skip over the fact that there's something going on with the bench and there's
Mm-hmm.
something going on with the young guys where they're bringing them along slowly, but they're trying to actually win games still. They're not. The one thing that people just keep skipping over too, and I keep saying this, that these guys are developing because they're actually playing for something. How many times have we had guys that quit by what is it, game 50?
Mm-hmm.
They quit dead end contracts that just fall off by the wayside. They quit too. Bunch of young players that quit too. Dennis Smith Jr., Frank, whoever. By game 50, Frank's got a 20 game injury, like magically, right? And we're constantly like quitting on the year. But we had something to play for, and no one wants to talk about, well, we were fighting, and these guys were in an environment where we're not giving up.
Mm-hmm.
From a mental standpoint, like we did more development in that than we did in any of the Fizdale years. And we got 37 wins. But I digress. And coming back to what happened with um with the offense, this is the thing, like it's not that Randall can't do things. And look, this could have been just a flat out experimentation year, trying to add something, and then it was addition by subtraction. They tried stuff. And I will never knock a front office for trying
Mm-hmm.
because they needed to improve offensively. But at the same time, like, okay, Kimba wasn't ready from day one, which again was a big warning sign too in what happened in Boston. Kimba wasn't ready there in the bubble. Didn't go through the rehab like he was supposed to. Him and Danny Ainge going at it. Like, oh my God, Chris Paul, damn.
Yeah, he's going off. And don't worry, I'm gonna get back
Yeah,
to the
that
game,
was,
but Nick G's making some great points. So go ahead, Nick.
um, yeah. So, but it's just so much where we just skip over and we just try to like just muddle down the conversation to this guy's not getting minutes, so he's not developing. This guy's
Mm-hmm.
a bad coach. This guy's this guy's that. Like there's stuff happening, but no one wants to
It's
say that it's
it
actually happening,
it's scary
and they're skipping
because
over.
here's the thing too, right? And here's the thing that no one talks about. Say what you want about all this guy, but Cam Reddish, for all the things that have been said about this guy in terms of inconsistent effort, blah blah, the guy sold out on defense for Tibbs. I didn't see
Yeah, he
Cam
did.
Reddish. I didn't see for a guy who thinks that it's supposed to be that he's cocky. He thinks he doesn't. That. I didn't, at least on a defensive effort, I didn't see any of that. And yes, thank God for Fred Katz. If you don't have the athletic, I think he's done several interviews with like KFTV. He's done another interview, I think, with Jonathan Macri. So he's probably talking about the article at nauseum.
Yeah, he did
Please
it
go
with
check them
Macri. The
out.
one on with Macri was beautiful.
Yeah, please go check it out. Like, and it's like people put Tibbs hates the kids. It's like, no. But here's the thing: there's so many young kids in this league that get minutes and don't develop. That
At
don't
all.
develop out,
At
and
all.
there'll be a new coach.
That
The next they'll have 5 coaches throughout their career, and you
yeah.
always and it'll be a big ass what if for the simple fact. Yes, and again, say what you want about Tom Thibodeau. Now, rotational issues stuff like yes, he had many of those during the season. But to sit and say he doesn't like the kids, I forgot who said it. Maybe I don't think it was Fred Katz. I can't remember who said it. He said, "Name me a young player that Tom Thibodeau did not play that became something afterwards that Tom Thibodeau missed out
Thank
on."
you. Thank you.
I
Because
can't find
you know what? Okay.
it.
I'm gonna add something to that too.
Go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
even with Fizdale never, to me, didn't evaluate talent properly. Okay, let's go to. He tried guys out, and he tried all kinds of stuff.
Nick was the one that put me on the Spain pick and roll stuff. So I know people are gonna get sick of me saying, but Nick put me on to that when he talked about. I think it's Elite Sports NY was the article. Y'all can check that out. But
I can't even remember what it was, but at the time, but like Fizdale tried all kinds of stuff. He okay, and I'll give someone first season. Give you something to think about. First season, there was a play that Frank. I can't cuss, but he messed up numerous times. Numerous times, and all it was is that he just had to go down to the basket and give a back screen on the center as the guard. And he was big enough to do it and could not pull a back screen off. He did it one play, next play, same thing. It was all lined up, could have done it, didn't do it. But then Ron Baker comes in and does it 4 or 5 times in a row, and we get buckets until the team adjusts. And I'm like, is this the guy that we just invested in? This was year 2 of Frank. And I'm like, come on, guys. Like, come on. Why you guys keep asking for this guy to get minutes when he keeps messing up? And Fizdale didn't yell at him like Hornacek did, but he may have needed it.
I will say this. You might kill me for this. Fizdale did have a short leash on Frank because I remember him when Frank would mess up a few times. He all that eat what you kill, whatever that counter, whatever he's talking about. Frank would get short leashes compared to some other players. Oh, what a block by Mikal Bridges! Golly, damn, what
Okay,
the
but
hell?
let me ask you this: the
Sheesh.
first season of Fizdale, the only offensive play was be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Frank was never aggressive. If you can't pull off what I'm asking you to do, what the hell am I playing you for? Now we have a guy that, okay, between Mike Miller and also Tom Thibodeau, we have more organization, we have more direction. Even if it's not like what everyone wants, there's something to build off of there. And that leads to a question I put in the group chat early on today. Since the era of how do I pose that question? The one and done, right? Name a developmental coach that saw his team all the way to the end, from beginning to the end.
Tough. Not Mark Jackson.
Nope. I said Mark Jackson didn't. What's his
Not
name?
Dwayne Casey.
Not Dwayne Casey. Who? Jason Kidd didn't.
Jason Kidd didn't.
You just go down the list. There's none since that era started that actually made it to the end to see his team develop. None. So when Kenny Atkinson, this was something that KOC mentioned. Kenny Atkinson got the label for being a developmental coach. And he didn't want to take certain jobs because that's what they wanted to hire him for, to develop players. And in a sense, that's a death sentence for a coach because that's all you be there for. Like, you build the house and then you got to watch somebody else live in it. I think Brown was the closest one, the one in Philly. He was the closest one. And we'll see what will happen with Cleveland. Like what's Atlanta former coach. Like we'll see what happens with them. I don't think that
Atlanta's former
Houston's
coach? Which one? Lloyd?
Lloyd Pierce. Lloyd Pierce didn't. I mean, he didn't really develop
Yeah,
much, but he
yeah.
did start the process though there, or he was the first
Ah,
coach there.
they.
And we'll see what would happen with Minnesota coach. We'll see what would happen with Memphis coach.
Well, your man,
Maybe Denver's coach.
if you call him
Is that
developmental,
from
your man
beginning
just
to
got
end?
fired. If you call him developmental, Borrego just got fired. I don't know if you. Would you call him developmental?
Yeah, no, I'm putting him into all the ones that got fired because he got the team to the playoffs, just like Atkinson,
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
and got
I,
kicked out and done.
yeah, yeah, I'm trying to
Borrego
think.
was tough. He was implementing not just a system, but like accountability.
hmm Did you agree with that
But
firing?
yeah, I mean, to some degree he deserves it, but at the same time, it's like he's got guys that are exceptionally talented offensively that don't want to defend,
Mm.
and
Mm.
he's telling them if you want minutes, you got to play defense.
hmm
Who that sound like?
Yours truly, New York's finest.
But everyone would say like it's bad for Cam Reddish to be held accountable to play with effort on defense.
That's
But LaMelo Ball, who could be an all-star
Nick
if
Twitter.
he just plays more defense,
You have to be
or
very careful
perennial
with.
all-star, I should say.
Yeah, we have to be very, very careful with like Nick Twitter because like, it's all fun. But you hear some of the biggest delusion. When I was in the spaces and someone said that Tom Thibodeau screamed out, it was foaming out of the mouth. So I had to go in and clear that up. When they were saying that Tom Thibodeau did not help develop any of these young kids on his team, and I'm like,
Bad.
are you
That
out of
like,
your freaking? Forget. I
bro.
don't want to. I don't want to talk defense. Just f defense. I don't want to talk about defense.
Yeah.
R.J. Barrett was not a good shooter coming from college. You can't sit here and say that Tom Thibodeau put R.J. Barrett to be a corner boy, but the first thing Tom Thibodeau said when he got here, he said, "I'm gonna put these guys in the corner because it's the easiest 3-point shot. I'm gonna make the game easy for you so you become a competent outside shooter." If that's not development, I don't know what the F is. When you talk about guys like IQ, and Nick G was the one that talked about this, Benson's, you saw the change. Now I was out there. I'm not trying to brag, but the guy. I don't remember the last head coach. Now head coach sometimes go out to the summer league, but they're out there chilling. You see them sometimes eating freaking Fritos and fry. They don't care to coach. Tom Thibodeau was halftime. Go watch it. He was talking with Yashi. He would go into the locker or whatever the locker room. He'd be talking with Yashimoto. When guys were making mistakes, Tibbs was pissed. I don't know if you could find the videos or whatever. You probably can't. I'm watching Tom Thibodeau. He's sitting there huffing and puffing go if you can the Pistons game where Sadiq Bey killed us and your man the dude I talked about the dude with the brace 6'7" dude whatever who was hitting threes against us Briffett something like that. Tom Thibodeau was peeved. Like I'm like, dude, this is a summer league. No one gives a f. This guy was pissed. And IQ, here's the thing. For all the people that say IQ, that he wasn't able to develop IQ was having trouble shooting back in the summer league. The one thing he was doing or was trying to do was trying to find his teammates in each and every effing game. And then he tried to get himself into rhythm and shoot these shots, blah, blah, blah. For Cam Reddish, defensively, if literally Cam Reddish's whole career is effort, and you don't he's just a gob of talent, but you know what the hell it is. For the fact that Tom Thibodeau at least trying to get him to have a defined role on defense, and we're sitting here saying that Tom Thibodeau's not developing these young guys. I understand you may not like Tibbs, but I'm telling you, I said this and I asked these, and no one can answer this. I said, okay, how long you guys giving Johnny Bryant? Because you guys love Johnny Bryant, and everybody loves a backup quarterback, right? Okay, when he comes in, he's gonna be trying to run the stuff that Quinn Snyder runs. And here's the thing about Johnny Bryant. Say what you want about Tom Thibodeau, he has cachet. We as these dumbass fans, we think that the players around the league don't like him. It seems like when guys come to the Knicks, they like, not to say that they like maybe the heavy mids, but I haven't heard guys come out saying F Tibbs. I don't really hear much of these guys. Kyle Lowry came out, or last year was talking about, I run through a wall for Tibbs. I love Tibbs, blah, blah. Him and Josh Hart. So I'm just saying we have these conceptions of guys or perceptions of these guys when it's the complete opposite. So, but to sit and say he didn't develop some of these guys, are you out of your mind? Because they're not playing 20, 25. People talk about Obi Toppin and this whole thing about the end of the season about if y'all recall, Obi Toppin had 19 points against the Raptors playing 41 minutes. This was early in the season when guys were on protocol and whatnot, right? He got minutes. And that was an important game. He looked like trash. I'm not saying trash. He looked ineffective. He had the 19 points largely in garbage. Because they didn't take, okay, hit the little three. They were about like 20 something. His points were not impactful. Sometimes, and I'm not saying it happens all the time, sometimes a coach like Tom Thibodeau, he's going to try to develop in certain spots where he knows you can excel, or he knows you need to get better at. Hitting a corner three, run the floor. Now Obi Toppin has that little fake handoff, attack the basket, move. If Tom Thibodeau's putting Obi Toppin out there for 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes a night and saying, hey, go out there and play, the dude probably would have lost his confidence. Because Obi can't create like that on his own. He's not a Mark Stoudemire. He's not Sean Marion. He's not strong like that.
But that also exposes his weaknesses, and then he could be exploited too. Like
yes,
when you start putting, but he constantly keeps Obi in advantageous positions, meaning that a certain point guard, a certain lineup, a certain back protection. Like he needs Taj or Sims, someone who could actually roam and like cover the back line, because he could get burned very quickly. Like it's not just that simple. Like you could just keep Obi Toppin in the game, like, and then why not play Obi and Randall together? Well, the fact of the matter is,
no rim
at
protection.
one point in time during the season, Obi could not hit corner threes.
Yeah.
Real simple. Like start off there. Then that's offense, and he's supposed to be better on offense than defense. Then you add in that Randall cannot protect the back line like the other centers that we have. So, and then like the best, and this goes to, we could talk off season and stuff at some point in time, but starting off with the Johnny Bryant thing, and why I mentioned the Kenny Atkinsons. If we were to hire Kenny Atkinson,
don't do
are we
that.
bringing him in for development specifically? To some degree, because we still lack talent on this team, especially if everyone wants to trade Randall. You trade and get rid of Randall. We're not competing. Okay? That takes that it's out the equation. If you're not gonna compete and you don't have Randall, you just you tear it down, just build on the young guys that we have right now. Then you're asking Kenny Atkinson to develop young guys, which in this case would mean we gotta lose games.
Yep.
And I'll repeat the words that actually is the most sense that Steve Mills and Scott Perry ever said. And they said it about Fizdale. A coach's resume is their record. The more losses that these coaches hold, the inability it is for them to get another job.
I said this.
The harder it is for them to get another job.
Can I just say this real quick?
And that's why I mentioned at one point in time, how many coaches have come here that cannot find a job after they left? So if Kenny Atkinson, which look, if he makes it here, fine, cool. He makes it here and he'll be our coach. But if you ask him to lose games, possibly, or if you ask him to step back, like take a step back on talent, we're gonna just flat out lose games. And you're asking him to mess his resume up. He may never get a job after that, and this is his dream job that you're talking about. So for him, he wants to go to a contention team, and so on. But it's I don't know.
I agree. I said this. I remember this before I saw my channel. I was on Sim Show, and we were talking about Fizdale, and I remember Isaiah. I don't know. He's probably not watching, but he could back me up. I said, Fizdale losing, all that stuff about tanking, it's not going to bode well for him. We could sit here and talk, because if they don't get the player, if things don't work out, they're going to look at your record. No one looks back at the annals of history and say, oh yeah, that coach, they were trying to tank for this guy and blah blah. Even your man, what's this guy who tanked for Bruce Brown? Look at your man who tanked. Why am I forgetting this guy's name, man? Paul Silas. They tanked for LeBron. Did Paul Silas see out that deal? Did he coach out LeBron to the championship?
Nope.
No. I just remember saying this about Fizz. I was like, dogs, man, if it doesn't work out, they don't get Zion or Jars, and they can't save his job. Like I do feel that Ja Morant probably could have saved Fizz maybe for a year or so, something like that. I think Ja would have been that impactful of a player, and he fits what Fizz want to do coming from Miami. But no one looks at these guys, Rick, and give them that proper context. So I agree with you 1,000,000,000%. I think these guys. And here's the thing also in Knicks Twitter. They love talking about adjustments and killing all these coaches who end up losing, right? So Quinn Snyder I'm like, so you guys are killing Quinn Snyder. Who the hell do you think Johnny Bryant learned everything from? You read the story of Johnny Bryant in terms of how he got on and basically joined that side, blah blah. Who he's under whose tutelage. He's gonna be bringing all the things that Quinn Snyder does. Right? And you don't have their personnel, even though I think Quinn Snyder actually needs some better offensive talent on that team. But you don't have their personnel. There's going to be a transition period. And that's why I kept asking these guys, how many years are you giving Johnny Bryant? And they could not answer.
Exactly.
So they just want the newest shiny thing. And I'm like, that's
exactly.
not how it works in basketball. I said, if we fire Thibodeau, I put money in. By year 2 or 3, you guys would be regretting it. Putting up, yo, man, I miss Fizdale, man. I miss Tom Thibodeau. I'm like, I know you guys do on Twitter, man. You guys just want the shiniest. Some of you guys are crying for Frank and Knox last season when you knew they were not NBA players. You knew, you saw that they weren't, and you knew that they weren't. You just wanted to play the kids. So I mean, I've watched games with the Warriors where Kuminga was being taken out. I forgot which game it was early season. Because me and Ethan talked about this, but they took out Kuminga. He was killing on defense. They took him out for, I forgot, was it I forget the vet they put back in. I'm like, these winning teams just go out there and say, hey, play the kids, blah blah. Unless they have to, like the Pelicans. Obviously, and by the way, the Pelicans actually won one less game than the Knicks. But I mean, that's here nor there. But. Yeah. I just think that this whole thing of like Knicks fans just gotta chill out. We have to see the forest from the trees. Every other day I'm seeing, oh, Tom Thibodeau sucks. This rotation, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, guys, even if some of these rotations, blah, blah, blah. There were games of sometimes Tom Thibodeau left the young kids to play, and we still lost. There's a talent issue on this team. Like, I'm watching the Suns right now. We don't... If Cam Johnson came to the Knicks, he might be our second best player.
I don't know about that one.
And I like RJ a lot. But if you gave Cam Johnson the ball, he was able to put up the points, he was able to space from outside and defend. He might be, let me say, who else was it? Who? Okay, who? Oh, over RJ?
And I'll say third only because Derrick Rose is...
all right. My bad. I'm thinking with Derrick... All right, I give you that. I'm thinking more of Derrick Rose not playing, but... let me use Cam Johnson. Let me see Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges on our team would possibly be our second best player, and I'm not thinking of Derrick Rose.
So you saying no Randall too, right?
No, Randall be there.
Wow. So you saying where's Randall on the pecking order? You talking about?
No, I say he's. No, I think Randall. Let me use Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is probably a better one, but I think Randall would still be on paper a better player. Take out all the attitude, all that stuff. I still think he'd be the best player on the team. And then Mikal Bridges. But Mikal Bridges, he could be the number one player because you told me he's a two-way player. Yeah, I'd say, oh, wow, Frank Ntilikina's in the game? Oh, crap. Holy crap, what is this? This is, wow.
Yeah, he averaged a whopping 4 minutes per game.
By the way, didn't he get hurt before the playoffs? Did he get hurt before the playoffs? Like,
trash.
The funniest thing is that people complain about Frank, but I remember when Frank was here, there were times Frank was getting playing time, then he'd get hurt. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm going to keep his spot when he's not even that productive of a player? We're not talking about Devin Booker here. Like, oh, yeah, if Devin Booker was a play, man, he has a spot. No, this is Frank effing Ntilikina, who had one good run of 4 games of shooting efficiently from the outside. And proficient because there was more than one attempt. And Andy, I don't know if you're watching, but I remember you doing that, Andy, last season. You were hyping up Frank when he was averaging one attempt from. He was averaging like one attempt And I think he was like 40%. I was like, oh, look at that percent. I'm like, really, my guy Andy. It suits Andy. I'm only joking, but you're sicko for your European love. But let me get back to this game actually. This is a great discussion. So I'll try to save it for Sunday or the next time I do it damn weekly. And Luka gets
next time I'm not off.
First of all, your schedule is trash, and I don't mean I'm not. Your schedule is the worst. You're available on the most rent. You'll be available on like a Tuesday, like Wednesday on like a weird day. Was like no one. Everybody else is working, but you have the free day. Yeah, I mean, I'll have it on a Sunday. You're unavailable. I have it on a Thursday. You're unavailable. I have shows on Fridays. You're unavailable. So don't get your schedule and thank God you have a job.
Because I choose to work mainly on the weekends because there's more money.
Oh, so you can pick your schedule.
Yeah, I make my own schedule.
Oh, okay.
In general, I always get my days that I choose.
So which days do you choose off? Oh, just weekdays?
I only choose the weekdays off.
All right, this guy, man. I'll try to do.
Back in the day when I used to work retail, I used to hate working during the weekend. Oh, sorry, during the weekdays because there's just too many people around. Like,
Yeah.
I like weekdays 'cause it was off. I could go out. It'll be like nobody around. Anti-social.
Nick is a psychotic curmudgeon like me, bro. When we were told to get back into the office, man, and the office was like quasi empty, it felt so. I was so much more productive. Now that there are people around, like it is. I don't know what it is. Like I'm not. I don't know what it is, man. I first of all, I work better at night. Like in the morning, my brain is not on until maybe 10, 11, where it's just like, and then I drink coffee, and I think coffee or caffeine it does is like, it wakes my brain up, but my body's still not like awake. So then I'm around people, I'm just like, oh man, like what? And I just have to read articles and like, it's like, oh okay, I woke up and it's lunchtime, but I agree with Nick, man. That is a beautiful feeling just to be around nobody and just working. But
like now I'm starting to work like 4 days a week. Well, I'm going to be working 4 days a week for the most part. So it is what it is. It's just, my schedule is just here, there, and everywhere. You know how many times I want to like hit you up like, hey, let's do a video.
Nick is just it's sad because Nick has the mindset to do, and Nick has told me some great, and I'll be like, damn, that's a good concept. Let me just wait till the video comes out. And Nick never does it. And I'll never say the concept, but Nick be having some dope concepts.
The bad part is I need to send you the OneNote that I do all my notes on so you could just like steal my ideas.
No. Or put it like this. If you want to talk about a topic and you have a time, that we could do that. But I will not take near one idea from you. Hell no. But Nick be saying some dope talk. Because Nick also, too, talks about stuff outside of the Knicks. Which, again, guys, I beg of you, get some friends outside of Nick Land, just to moderate our delusions on the Knicks. It helps. Trust.
It does.
Some of you guys on Twitter are psychotic. Go ahead, Nick.
I would say this, like, start reading articles on different teams,
yes.
Especially like if you, like, when you talk about like, should we get Colin Sexton? Download the Cleveland, Locked On Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, 2 episodes I could not stop sleeping, bro. Like that's a boring freaking podcast. Like those dudes, their voice. Anyway, so like anything but Locked On Cavs, you should be straight. Locked On New Orleans Pelicans, like they good. If you want like some real deep NBA talk, like Locked On NBA with when David Locke is on there, if you go back to the back catalog, like he has some stuff where he just talks like big picture analytics versus like injury reports and stuff like that, and he just drops dimes. Like if you want content to like build content off of, oh my god, Locked On NBA is it, man.
I love you. Think.
I'm telling you, like,
Justin said Locked On Pelicans is interesting. Now I'll definitely check it out. For other teams, I love reading SB Nation articles because they have like in terms of comments. I know some people about all the comments. I actually think like you have like real basketball heads in some of these comments, and they'll be breaking down stuff and point out games. It's not like they're not just homers for their teams. And some of the articles are
Yeah.
good. Some articles I have whatever blah blah, but you find some good gems on SB Nation. So that's another good one where like and I'll definitely check out Locked on NBA because I definitely want to look at some of the big picture stuff.
Well, it's not the same now, but when David Locke is on there, like that's the name you gotta look for. That dude just dropped dimes,
Let me see David
straight
Locke.
dimes. He will educate you on basketball because he's the one that basically put me on the injury and what do you call it, the science behind minutes restriction and all that stuff, because Utah did research on it too,
Mm-hmm.
and he's basically the color analyst
Yep.
for Utah Jazz, and he goes on the road. He talks to Quinn Snyder all the time. Like he does all the stuff. Like like his breakdown of the game and his history on the game. Sometimes, of course, Bill Simmons is like king of all that history jazz.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to that analytics versus non-analytics and where analytics is right, where analytics is wrong, Locked On NBA, man. Like, and I don't even listen to it like I used to.
Oh! Oh Lord Jesus Christ! Sorry for screaming. Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Oh my! Wow, Maxi Kleber, God bless you, bro. And I'm gonna get back to the game. Holy crap! This dude just fell on his freaking neck, off a dunk. Oh Sorry, excuse my language. Oh, okay. His arm broke his fall. Holy crap! Yo, I don't think that was dirty by JaVale. I just think he. Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, he just slipped.
Oh yeah, he dunked and he's trying to grab on. So well, he missed the foul shot. Holy crap! 98-81. Holy crap! God.
They should just take a timeout. Why don't you? It's weird.
Like, I'm not
Just
gonna
let the
finish.
man get together himself. The hell?
Jason Kidd doesn't give a damn, man.
Hell no.
Jason Kidd.
I gotta give a big shout out to Jason Kidd. He is coaching, man.
He is. Even though the Jazz, man, they're about done, man. You got to break that team up, but now Jason Kidd.
You want to break him up? You know what? And can we come back to the Jazz in just a second? I want to talk to you about draft stuff because you're the
Oh.
draft guy, right?
Why do people say, yo? I just like watching. Yo, I'm not a draft. I'm
You
not
like
an
watching
expert.
college basketball. I hate it. So
Really?
yeah, I hate college basketball. You know, I don't like rookie like. It's
That's
the play calling.
wow.
The coaches try to run the whole show. I rather players run the show. That's why I like the NBA.
But
The
but
players
here's the
run
thing
show.
though, a lot of teams that play, you have teams where the players run the shows, like, and that's why it's important as to where some of these kids go to college, in terms of marketing themselves. There's some teams you know, they don't, you wouldn't have it as much, but all these kids are playing with usage rates of like 29-30%, and they're like David Roddy of that big 6'5" football dude who's he's posting up beasting dudes like he has a ridiculous use rate in the NBA. I don't even know if you're making the NBA, but they do have that. And certain teams like UK, where if they have a lot of talent, sometimes you'll see. But they have the players.
You gotta
run.
understand. The way I view that is they get the I'm a star out of them early. So like remember, let's say Clyde Drexler, who was the man in Portland for years,
Mm-hmm.
went to Houston, and he wasn't the man no more. And
When
he
he
got it out of
when,
his system. It's just these
when,
young
when
kids
he
get
go to Houston,
early in college.
he went to Houston when, sir. He was he was old, or relatively old
Yeah.
when he went to Houston. He was about done. You know what I mean, these guys
Yeah,
back then
he
had
wasn't.
freaking receding hairlines at 25. I don't know what back then was weird, but he was about done. Come on, man. But I know what you're saying, but I think that you're missing out on some good hoops. Like last year, I thought was really good. There's there's certain teams I
Coach
think you would
K
enjoy.
hadn't coached well in years.
Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't.
But he gets the reputation as being a good coach. Um, what's Michigan State coach like? it's hit or miss with them. Like I
You
just
don't
don't.
Tom
I hate
Izzo?
that
You
stuff.
don't like Wow.
But
But
it's
you
like he's hit or miss, man. Like
but it's
the way he
also the
coached with Jaron Jackson and Mikael Bridges, like I mean, sorry, Miles
Miles
Bridges,
Bridges.
like that was anyway. Don't let me start, man.
But hold on. So I'll say this. Would you say okay, these guys are coming from high school. Right? I think you have to give them some leeway. One, these kids aren't staying for 4 years, right? You don't have that security to say, okay, and also they come from high school, so you have to transition the game to fit within the team concept or some type of concept where they're not the uber superstar like they were in high school, and trying to play some competent, cohesive basketball, possibly with another star, maybe another really good player, right? That's not easy. Now I do think Coach K is overrated. I don't disagree with you whatsoever, but Tom Izzo, guys like Jay Wright.
No,
When was the last
what
time
I'm
Jay
saying
Wright
is
had a
like, okay, I love Jay Wright.
right?
I love the West Virginia coach.
Huggins.
Um,
Huggins. Bob Huggins. Bob.
there's some good coaches. It's just that like it's hit or miss for me, and then sometimes it's like they prioritize these seniors, and like some seniors don't deserve minutes over some freshmen, and they get it. It's
That's
like, come
true.
on,
That's true.
man.
I just feel like I don't know. But I want to know what type of maybe you were like Virginia's coach Bennett with that whole. I know Coach loves it
I
with
like
that
Tony
freaking.
Bennett. He's good. He's a good defensive coach.
Yeah, I think there's certain coaches you like, man. But let me see. Corey says
I
coaches
like
are
Jay Wright the
overrated.
most though.
Yeah, J. Ride's a beast, and he's retired from the team. See, these guys they always say, look, he's 60 something, so I don't think it's gonna happen. They say they're not 100% clear. Maybe he wants to be tickled by the NBA to somebody, and obviously, I think it was Philly who were trying to throw some fills at him before they hired Doc. But Jay Wright did say a few years ago or a year or so ago, see these guys ain't play around too much. He said. And they asked him on some radio interview. They said, "Who would you, which team would you like to coach?" He's like, "Oh, blah blah, Cosmo. There's one team I like to coach. It would be the Knicks." Why do they do this? Don't do that, Jay Wright. Just retire, enjoy life. Don't say things like that. Just don't, please. We don't need that. We don't need
I
that.
mean,
We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's fine. It's cool. I don't want to. I
it's
don't need
good to
that
know
crap.
if you put a nick in your mouth that you get paid.
Knicks for clicks, man. It's disgusting. I'm my bad, Jay Boogie. I didn't know you were backstage. Jay Boogie, you there, bro?
What up, bug?
Jalen Brunson with a layup, 102 to 85. Can the Mavericks make a run? And I apologize, guys. We've been talking. We've been all over the place, but these are some good conversations on the Knicks. Mavericks are down by 17. Just too much firepower by the Suns.
I just want to know who got the new contract.
Yo, this guy, man.
Y'all was negotiating deals, won't you?
Yo, this guy, man. You see how
Yeah,
Jay Boogie starts, man. You see. This guy has his bum A team has one good draft. Now he comes in here acting like he's running. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just disgusting, man. What are we doing here?
Who's your team?
The worst team in come on. What are we doing, Nick? You know the worst team
You
in New
talking about
York.
the Jets?
Nick. Let's not be disrespectful, all right? You know what the worst team in New York is, all right? Don't do that. Look at Jay Boogie.
Well,
Look
you
at
talking
him.
about the Jets?
Jay Boogie won a championship. His team had a good draft. Now look at him. You know, so he's just conceited, cocky. He doesn't even greet us anymore. He doesn't even say what's up anymore, man. He's too big for us now, man. This guy, yo,
Hey,
disgusting.
I'm tired. I've been back here so long.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Nick. Blame Nick. I would have got back to the game and then saw the chat. It was all Nick's fault. It's Jalen Brunson, Mr. Damn, Jalen Brunson's struggling right now. But again, they are struggling with these big wings and guards, man. It's freaking Cam Johnson to the basket easy. Cameron Payne is what, 6'6", 6'7"?
He's around there.
He's playing. That's gonna be an issue for the Mavericks, man.
I heard y'all guys when y'all was talking about uh the point guard situation
Oh my
and
gosh.
everything. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I'm sorry, JaVale. I'm gonna give it the fake to the basket. Go ahead. Sorry, Jay Boogie.
Now,
Sorry
when
about
y'all was talking about the point guards, about what's his name, for Phoenix.
that.
If he was here, he'd be like the third best player on the team.
Who Macau Bridges? We talked about.
Miguel
Nah,
Bridges?
nah. You said the point guard for Phoenix, and then Nick said,
Cam
um,
Johnson?
Oh, Cam Johnson. He's the forward.
no, the
He's not
left
a
hand,
point guard.
the guy with the ball right now, the point guard for Phoenix.
Cameron Payne. Now we didn't mention
Yeah,
Cameron Payne if he was on the Knicks.
You said Cam Johnson.
you
Cam
was
Johnson.
talking
Yeah.
about. Okay, okay. You was talking about Cameron. I thought you was talking about Payne. Okay.
Nah,
Yeah, I was
Johnson.
just going to say it just shows how far off we are with our team. Look who we had at the point guard last year. He can't even get off the bench. He can't get off the bench.
Tall Jay.
Look
That's
back
not
in the
fair.
point. He can't even stand up to celebrate.
Oh, hold on, wait, hold on. Oh, God, you could have. All right, that's dirty because he wasn't in the shot, so we don't know. But he wasn't jumping up and say, "You're right, though." Go ahead, man.
And you can and
That's not
you
fair,
can check
man.
you can check the team. He is suited up for the night.
He is suited. He was on the
Yeah.
bench. I saw him.
He can't even
He's
get
suited
in
and
the
booted.
jump around on the bench.
Yes, oh man, that is true, bro.
That's how
No,
far
no,
we.
no. Hold on. Tom Thibodeau did not prioritize the point guard position last year. He allowed Julius to be the point guard, so it didn't matter who we put in the position.
Man, he did that because he saw Alfred Payton and he said, "You know what? Let's just change it." That's what I'm saying. I know people want to kill Tom Thibodeau.
But I added to the defense. Like it's not just that simple. I'm gonna defend Cam. What's his name?
Alfred, you remember? No, I'm gonna help you. What's his name? I'm gonna defend. Yeah, that guy. Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna defend him. Like, come on, dog. Like he tried, man. Come on.
Man, but then he stopped playing after he allowed to get to his head. Look, this is a business. You knew you were gone, but you shouldn't allow that to affect because we could have used him defensively against Trae Young, and I felt like he was just tapped out. Like he couldn't even help us in the playoffs in that regard. But yo, Jay Boogie, you said it right, bro. The guy that we were starting last year can't sniff the freaking star. He some spot minutes here in this game, and they're by what 20 now. I know it's still
No. See,
or
you
16.
keep talking about minutes on the floor. He can't even celebrate with the other bitch guys. Don't come over here. Stay where you at. This is crazy, man.
But he's right
Man,
there.
breathe, man.
Man. Yeah. Wow, this front office has been bad. For the fact we couldn't get a point guard. We couldn't get a guard for years. Oh, wow. That is
Well,
embarrassing.
you gotta blame it on the office because if you had
True.
certain people in this organization, we'd have had guards because they was guard type coaches. I heard y'all talking about Jason Kidd. What beautiful job he's doing in Dallas with Luka. Yes, he is. But let me remind everybody, what a beautiful job did he do with the Greek in Milwaukee. Hold up, stop. Let me just hold right there. What a great job he developed, you know what I'm saying? Middleton. That's Jason Kidd work. And then they got rid of him. It always happens to guys that get somebody's game up to par somewhere else and then they get rid of him.
That's what Nick was talking about.
Huh?
That's what Nick was talking about. Development coaches do not last. They don't get to see the promised land.
They don't last. Toronto ain't gonna give Jerry Stackhouse that work. That's his work that's his work with Van Fleet.
Yes,
That's
sir.
his work with Norman Powell.
Yes, sir.
That's his work. He got the championship.
Hey, you missed one more. Wait, who else? Who's their best player? Keep going. Siakam.
I said him first.
I thought you said my bad. Siakam. Oh, I think you said oh, my bad. If I missed my bad, yeah. My
Yeah, I
apologies.
said his last name. Oh, I said his first name.
My bad.
Yeah, he developed all them guys.
Mm-hmm. And they fight the guy who got him there in Dwayne Casey, or who was a coach there when he what's his name at G League. So they never get they don't get the love, man, or they don't get to see the promised land. Mark Jackson obviously is the infamous one, but
he turned step game all the way around.
what do you think he's gonna do with the Kings if he gets that job?
He's not taking that job.
Why not?
For what? You're not just going to give me anything.
Bro, he interviewed for the job. Who else is giving him a job? He's been blackballed in the league, or for the most part. If he gets a chance now, he's taking because it's between him and who's the other guy? Is it Atkinson? I think is up or no, not Atkinson. D'Antoni is the other guy up for that job.
He needs to take that job.
Yeah, yeah. If he can make it work with the
He
Kings,
never get.
yeah. Oh, Luka Doncic gets fouled. If he get look, they haven't had anything since. I know Jurger had that 1 year, but they haven't had anything since freaking Rick Adelman. If you can revive that franchise and have some type of sniff something in the playoffs, that would definitely raise his resume up, his profile up in the league. Because
Man, dude, players
Brendo's-
don't even want to go to Sacramento and play. Why do you want me to come coach? What? I don't even have no draft picks.
They don't have draft picks, Sacramento?
They ain't got no major draft picks. What did they trade away to get some?
Who they traded?
You get one.
Sacramento
Get one.
draft picks. Let me see.
Yeah, I was talking about Utah. Danny Ainge needs help. Danny Ainge needs help. So you
Got it.
might as well give up Donovan
Blow it
because
up.
ain't but one team gonna take Rudy. Maybe two, but I know for sure one team that'll take him. And God may love me. If he ever go to the Golden State Warriors,
Oh.
you can the next 3 years.
Oh, come on. I saw an article today. I can't remember where I saw it about them talking about Gobert to Golden State.
You can cancel it.
I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that happening, man. Way too much money for that dude. I know they're over the luxury, but wait for that guy. Now they do need rim protection. They could use the rim protection, but
Yeah.
nah, his hands are just Garbaggio.
Got
Nah,
big for hands, man.
bro. And in the playoffs, he just turns into. People like to kill Donovan Mitchell, but I remember Donovan Mitchell running pick and roll with Gobert, and he would drop every single pass. And Donovan Mitchell's like, "Are you like? What do you want me to do?" That was during the bubble. He was putting up 50 points against Jamal Murray, and people were like, "Oh, they still lost." But I'm like, bro, he had no help. And your man, that was the I think Bogdan was hurt too. Bogdan was out. Either him or Ingles. I think Bogdan was out or something like that. There has no freaking. Yeah, it's about 6 minutes and a half in this game. They're down by 15. I thought it was actually 18, but Brunson missed the shot. Man, Brunson is struggling. Book comes out the rebound. CP3. Let's go, CP. We need one chip, bro. You can't be one of the greatest. By the way, thank God, even though I'm not the biggest on ESPN, as Macabre shoots 3 from the corner that misses. Rebound Bullock. Thank you. By the way, JJ Redick has his podcast. I love listening to his podcast. As freaking Luka just beats Crowder to the basket for the dunk. When he schooled freaking what's this guy Mad Dog Caruso, whatever his name is. When you try to say that Bob Cousy is better than CP3, come on, dogs. Like what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Thank you, freaking JJ Redick, for putting Mad Dog Russo in his place, man. That was pathetic. The fact that Bob Cousy never shot over 40% from the field. Wow. Yikes. Wow. And was Bob Cousy was on the Bill Russell teams, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Those are the teams where literally, didn't they have guys on their bench who made the All-Star team? I believe so. That's how. And the league was limited. I mean, it was terribly limited back then in terms of number of teams and stuff. So yeah, I remember reading an article where I forgot who the guys were, but I'm pretty sure they had guys on the bench while CP3 for the 3 from the rim.
Chris, stop, Chris.
Don't do that. See, why y'all hating on the God, man? Stop, man. Let him get his championship. Let him enjoy life, man. Why y'all be hating on CP3, man? What is this, man?
Who hating on him? I ain't hating on him.
You said stop, Chris, because he hit the three. Come on, man. Just appreciate
Stop,
greatness.
stop. No, meaning stop killing them people like that.
Oh,
That's what I'm. What are you talking about, man?
I'm about to say, come on. I'm seeing people online. Yo, online is the worst place for basketball takes, man. You go crazy, man. People be hating on freaking CP3. I'm like, how? He's a jerk to his teammates, but bro, he's been
Look
carrying
at him.
offense for years.
Look at him.
Look at this on Luca. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Good block.
Got him. Oh, you block. Oh, you ahead of me. This guy. You.
My fault.
No. I don't care. Go. Man, go ahead.
I need. Matter of fact, y'all call him CP3. I call him Chris because it's Chris. But like crispy jeans, Levi J. They was Chris. That's what I call. But I need him to knock like $5-6 million off that tag on target that Brunson got on his back.
Bro, it might happen in this series, bro. Brunson's being exposed again. Suns got these big guards, bro. Is giving what's the name? Even though I thought Mike Conley, he needs to. They need to replace him in terms of he's about done. Watch Mike Conley once a new CBA comes, he'll get another contract. That's some weird big contract. That dude. Booker back out CB3 for the wing, and that misses rebound. Booker gets it back for the three at the top of the key. That misses rebound. Crowder back out to Booker. Yeah, the Mavericks about done, son. They only down 14 though. Freaking Brunson is fronting Ayton. What the hell is this? CP3 off the 1 foot. That misses rebound. Dinwiddie. What the Brunson? Damn, son. Yeah, you say what you want. Brunson was boxing out Ayton or fronting Ayton. Wow. Amazing. Luka shoots a three from the top of the key, and that's good. Again, you gotta watch out for Luka. He does this crap all the freaking time. 109-98. Now it's an 11-point game.
Not joking around playing games with these people.
Bruh, 38 points for Luka. Booker versus Bullock. 3:27 left to go. As Booker comes to the screen from Aiden, gets doubled. CP3 comes up, tries to shoot the shot, no foul, and it's good. Wow.
Chris.
Look at this guy.
Like, I think get a call.
he has that walk. Just like Jordan had his walk, CP3 has his walk, man. He's peeved off, just annoyed. He's always peeved off and annoyed. Is he a coach in the future? Nah, he's probably not a coach. He'll probably be done.
Oh, Chris?
I don't see me. I see Rondo being a coach. I don't see CP3 being a coach.
Nobody don't want to listen to Rondo, man. He's crazy.
Nah, I heard that. I was corrected. Someone told me that when he was in Chicago, when D Wade was trying to be a prima donna, it was Rondo protecting the kids and barking on D Wade, and he was teaching the kids. He's an extremely knowledgeable guy. I'm just saying he might. I don't know, man. He might turn over the nice guy leaf and soften his approach enough to be a coach.
Now, he knows the game.
Yeah.
He's one of the guards that when it comes to the coach and knowing the coach's playbook, you don't have to call a timeout for him.
Nope.
To play that he already knows. He can just run it on the floor. Mm-hmm. And those are the type guards that you want. Look, you see Frank out there still with an all white Nick headband with some turquoise colored shoes. I need them to take Julius and somebody else on that team. Why not?
Why? If you a GM of another team, that's what we gotta start doing. Is Nick? If you the GM of another team, you ain't taking no damn Randall yet, bro. On a contender? Hell no. For a guy who needs a ball in his hands, because we were talking about Randall and the Suns. I'm not taking the ball off Booker and CP3's hands. Excuse me, to accommodate for Randall to do what? Especially if I still have eight.
Contender, man. That trash ain't no contender, man.
Who, the Suns?
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, he's trying to say Randall to Dallas. Yeah, I mean, while Brunson falls, he gets fouled. Wow. That may be a cheap foul on Crowder. I mean, they need a scoring big. They really have nothing else. They have no presence on the inside at all. But for Randall, Brunson. Now, isn't there something up with Randall's contract regarding his base year compensation as to why that trade? Nick, you might know it better than me. I have to do my research, but isn't there something with like his base year compensation?
I don't know. Y'all got me. So I'm not a stat guy. I don't do all them. Y'all
No,
guys do.
I don't. I'm not sure either. Somebody in the chat, please correct me. I might be a bit. I might be a billion% wrong, but I know I saw this somewhere where.
Where's Hadouken?
I don't know. Hadouken is betting right now. He's probably going out of his mind because his parlays ain't hitting as
It's his brother, his cousin, or what? Where
Ethan.
is he at?
These guys ain't still in high school. Isn't school still going on?
Man, I thought I was speaking the whole time. I think I stepped it on mute. I think Randall gets a trade kicker.
15% trade kick. Yeah, he does. But someone else got traded with trade kick. I think these teams it's supposed to be like somewhat of a poison pill, but because again, and Reggie Bullock fouled out. Wow, is that the first? This is the first I've seen him in. Is his first this season?
I miss Reggie, man. I miss Reggie.
So does Randall.
Reggie was great. See, so many people, Nick people, we look at the things what they can't do and don't appreciate the things they can do.
Exactly.
And Reggie did a lot of things that we should have been appreciated. And the biggest thing that Reggie did for us, he was helping us with our culture.
Exactly.
It's not many guys that go to the office and tell somebody, yo, I'm not right. My neck is messed up. Matter of fact, here, take some of this money back and put it towards something. Let me get right. You got Noel. No, he ain't worth that money he got. Crying over the money that old boy didn't get him. No, you didn't get that money. That was on you. You should have signed the paperwork. And you crying about money. And he don't even deserve the contract he got now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't done nothing for the team. You hurt? Okay, you hurt. Don't even sit on the bench, try to learn the guys nothing, talk to him, show him nothing. You don't even see him doing none of that all season. All you seen Noel do in New York was use a lot of hair grease, headband, and spend a lot of money at the braid shop. That's all he did.
Yeah, this guy's
Crazy, man.
Yo, so
These people got running around talking about, should we dump them? Yeah, you should dump them.
but you know what though? That's on the front office though, man. They wanted to, I guess, keep Burks of a Bullock that messed up again, like you said, the culture that Tom Thibodeau's trying to create. And again, for what? He would have got the same deal that Bullock got essentially, right? Same money. I'm not sure the same years. Was it 2 years? I'm not even sure. But Burks basically got 2 years and then plus 1, but it's the same amount of money. I don't know why the Knicks couldn't.
The other thing was we did right by Bullock. When his sister died, like we stuck by him. There was a lot of goodwill on both sides, and we just let him go.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
one hurt me. I was like, man, we stuck by that guy, and that to me was like, just like you said, Boog, with the culture and stuff like that. Like people around the league look at that stuff, man. You can't convince me that they don't. I didn't mind like him and Burks coming back. It's just that like, Noel. I still say Noel. The one thing that about Noel is this the first season he wasn't wasn't that healthy. Outside of when he broke his leg or arm or whatever it was he broke.
Don't tell me Luka's going to hit a 3 here. He can't. Drives to the basket for the dunk and is good. 113 and 107. 6-point game. This should be done. Whoa, what the hell? CP3 almost loses the ball as Josh Green fouls Devin Booker, so he's going to the line for 2. This guy, Luka, always complains to the refs. Holy crap. What the hell are you complaining about? Sheesh, you got the dunk. What are you complaining about?
Hey, did you see him hold his breath when he was trying to jump? Like, he needed all the strength in the world to lift that heavy body up.
Yo.
He's just one of those. He's one of those weird. People like that. You look at them and they don't look athletic or like they look fat, but they could do like backflips in the air. It's like my cousin's he's not fat. He's big. He's built like freaking like the Steiner brothers, And this dude was doing. He could do track. He could outrun. Like it don't make no
Ooh.
sense, bro. So I don't know. Luka just has those weird genetics.
He said the Steiner brothers.
I
Oh,
would check,
bro.
y'all don't know about the Steiner brothers.
You
Big
you
Papa
can't
Pump.
remember
Y'all don't know
that
about
interview
that.
where they was like, they asked Luca about like what he likes about Texas so far, and he was like, "It's the barbecue, man. I just can't stop."
I think.
Another
think
thing.
God already
You
about
was
that.
talking about how it was some topic y'all was talking about, and you was saying, I remember before I had my show, I was on Sim's show. You remember that
Mm.
when you
Yeah.
said
I
that?
was talking about Fizdale. How basically those losses, people weren't going to look at the context of that. He was so-called tanking to get Zion or Ja, whatever. They just going to look at the record. Once time passes, they be like, well, because Nick brought up the notion that they look at you like Mike Mel, these other coaches, they're trying to win. Like he was talking about developmental coaches versus winning coaches, whatever you want to call them. And I was like, yeah, I said the same thing about Fizzo because everybody's like, oh, we gotta tank, blah blah. And literally, I know the same people that are talking about crying about tanking, all that stuff now. Their coach is oh, he was a terrible coach, blah blah blah. I'm like, you wanted him to tank that first year to get such and such player. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I was just trying to back up what Nick was saying. Hold on, is Isaiah in here?
See, my
Isaiah, are you
thing
there,
is like,
sir?
if
Is
you were
that
the
Isaiah or is it a troll?
I think that's
if you were
Isaiah.
No,
the
bro,
Is this,
it's really me. I'm really
he,
here.
he, he was texting me, but Isaiah be falling asleep, so I didn't know if he was still there. But I
No,
apologize,
bro,
man.
yeah, you was literally talking. I didn't want to interrupt. You were talking.
hey
The
yo,
first time you want
that
to interrupt? Wow, this is. Go ahead, J Boogie. This guy.
now when you said
I'm messing with Isaiah.
before you had your show when you was on Sim, I just want everybody to know because I'm gonna tell y'all what that picture looked like because that was like
Oh Lord.
1994. So that picture, if you ever saw that picture of Sim and during that time, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it looked like. It looked like Jamal Wilkes holding Lawrence Fishburne's hand and Cornbread Earl and me. And nobody knew that was Lawrence Fishburne. That's what Sim and Legion looked like back in
Wow,
94.
yo,
Wow.
this guy, yo. And don't tell to Isaiah because he's gonna bring up those bum V necks. I used to. By the way, those are. I would take off my work shirt and I have to wear a white shirt under it. That's how I do it. And that's why I had those. I
Nah,
wasn't wearing those V necks to be styled.
nah,
Those bum Hanes of Fruit of the Looms.
them medium V necks was legendary.
Alright, yeah.
I remember the V-necks. Yeah, I remember the V-necks.
All right, yeah. You got
The V necks
jokes.
was real to me.
Yeah,
Nah,
you got jokes. All right, wow, out
yo,
of bounds.
you know what's crazy, bro? You know how I miss. Where's the honorable Guillermo at? That crap be having
Oh
in my
man,
hand.
those guys are stupid. Honorable Guillermo, they had
Yo, the goofy. Oh,
GI.
you know what kill me, bro? It's when you look so serious with the goofy on your head. That be killing me.
You guys are stupid, man. Is Mikal Bridges got to CP3 and they fouled Mikal
Yo,
Bridges.
I'm happy about this,
This
man. We
team is
need
stacked,
Brunson to
man.
lose, like Jay Boogie was saying. We need Brunson to lose a couple million, bro.
Yeah, but I think he's done I think he done enough. Do you think that's a bargaining chip where your man Cuban came out and said we're not doing these signing trades? Whereas like you gotta throw us a
Oh,
little bit
see,
more, give us some.
Guillermo, this is what made me mad with people, bro. Is that when the Dallas Mavericks called when everybody said the Dallas Mavericks said they're not going to do a sign and trade. Yes, they are. They're not stupid.
So
But
let
they're
me
not
ask you
doing
this.
that.
Let me ask you, you guys this. What would you rather do this summer? 20 million sign and trade, possibly giving up guys like say IQ, Cam, and some first round picks, possibly a 2023 pick, which I don't want to give up. Tyus Jones from the Grizzlies or IQ starting?
Give me Jalen Brunson.
All right, this guy, man. So Jalen Brunson over Eric. Wow, damn. All right, fair enough.
Because here's the thing, though, man, and I love IQ, bro. I really, really do. But I don't know. It's like I know Jalen Brunson's a point guard. I know that, and I know that he still fits the time frame. And I believe that he'll enhance the games of RJ and all these young guys. IQ is like, I would love to see IQ become a second point guard off the bench. Let's see how he does and see if he, do all that great stuff. And at the end of the day, you can still win because look, you can when IQ contract is ready, boom, you can sign him and he can be the starter. You can let Jalen Brunson go.
By the way, not to open up any wounds, it just hurts for me to see how refined of a player Mikal Bridges is. But please,
Guillermo, don't start. Guillermo, you want to know what's crazy, Guillermo?
It hurts, man.
Guillermo, you know what's crazy, Paul? I was thinking about you the other day, man, because I literally remember in 2020, you were like, Desmond Bain, go get this guy. He's a dog. Yo, some of y'all got to put some respect on my man's name, yo. He knows this stuff.
I would say about Desmond Bain, it was probably because I was watching some of his TCU stuff, but I was looking at I was like, yo, this dude averaged 40% from three all 4 years. So, but I'll say, damn, Luka, of course, it's a three as the game is winding down. But Mikal Bridges, that guy, I was high.
Don't talk about it, Gilman. Don't talk about it.
That was my son.
Nah, Kevin Knox is a 3-level scorer.
But you know what's crazy this year? It might work the opposite where you might have to give a workout to Shaedon Sharp and watch he kills his workout and then the Knicks don't take him because they had their eyes. They had their eyes on. They're like, you know what? We're not going to trust workouts anymore. And then watch Shaedon Sharp go someplace and kill it, man. We always do the wrong thing at like in the wrong year. Like,
wait, did they got Shaedon Sharp falling?
I don't know if he's falling, bro. He might be there at 6'7". I feel so. Someone told me, suit to this guy. I don't know if he's watching, but I'm not going to give your sword. I'm not going. But he said there's several teams that might move up to trade up. Might move up in the draft to get Shaedon Sharp. I ain't gonna say who, but
why wouldn't you, man? You talk about. Let me tell you what this guy is, man. This dude has the potential skill sets of a Devin Booker with the hops already of Anthony Edwards. Point blank. This dude is elite. And I'm just telling you.
I have not done my proper. I hate watching high school. I hate watching anything below college a lot of times.
See,
right?
Don't watch the game of the high school. Watch the skills that he has.
No. But here,
the skills and don't look at where he's at. Then you can see the potential.
I agree with you, but sometimes it's again potential. It's a very tricky word, right? So, for instance, right, Jaden Hardy, right, he had a tale of 3 seasons at the G League, and that was Ethan's guy, and I was like, yo, he doesn't have the explosives, blah blah blah, and he struggled early on, got better in the middle of the season, and at the end of the season, he really killed it. So, but people had Jaden Hardy as the top 2 in this draft class before the season started. Now you see where his talent is. Now he's dropping down compared to Chet, Paolo. I'm not saying Shaedon Sharp is not that, but a guy who told me about this stuff, he said, yo, he don't like Shaedon Sharp's dribble. He doesn't think that he really has it like that. He's not crazy high on him. He thinks he's being a little bit overrated. And this guy is a basketball lifer. He's a frightening basketball mind. Because I mentioned a dude that I know through my cousin who played at he knew this guy. I'm like, how the hell do you know this guy? This guy's not from New York. And he knew this guy. He knows everybody. So I'm just saying his opinions on those type of things. We argue about some other stuff, but his opinions on that, I like Shaedon. But if he's talking about his dribbles aren't sharp like that, he's slower than what he's putting out there. I know that the whole jump, he broke the record now. I like Shaedon. Am I trading up? If you have, say, Sohan, Dyson, I don't care what no one says. I still might draft Jaden. I know people might get mad. I might. But are you trading up to get Shaedon in this draft?
You saying Dyson? You said who? Jaden who?
Jaden Hardy. 121 of 114. We just botched this whole game. The Suns win this game about him.
Yes, that's a 3 pick. I needed that.
Phoenix prize picks?
Phoenix and the over in the Toronto and an over in the Toronto and Oakland A's baseball game. 3 pick. Yes. I could do prize picks. I'll be playing on teams. I don't do that prize. Not a stat guy.
So Jay Boogie, so everybody dinner on Jay Boogie. He's gonna order some Peter Lucas for everybody. Steaks for 8.
Yes.
All on Jay Boogie's tab. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how Jay Boogie does, man. But yo, guys, the Phoenix Suns win this game. Your man Luka Doncic had freaking.
Why do you say it that way? It's Doncic.
Why are you trying to act like you're this extremely? Is Doncic? I don't give a damn what you talking about, man.
You say it like he's a donkey.
What is it? Doncic. You think Luka gives a damn, son?
Hey, just to comment real quick on when the big man was talking about Mikal Bridges, you talking about us missing out. Nah, could you imagine if Philly would have had him and Jason?
Oh man.
Ooh, and by the way, where the hell is Zaire Smith?
He is nowhere to be found right now.
That has to be one of the most lopsided trades. He had an infection, and then he just disappeared. He had some weird infection, injury, and then wow.
You know what kills me, bro, about the Knicks, though? I mean, because the 76ers, man, they missed out on a lot of draft picks. But what makes me mad about the Knicks is that I remember that when the Knicks posted Mikal Bridges on his workout, they knew that this is what everybody wanted. But Steve Mills is such an idiot. Doesn't know basketball. Like, yo, sometimes, bro, it's like when you it's like when you do the NFL draft, right? And sometimes they go up these stupid combines. And it's like, bro, watch the tape. Like, that gets me mad about everything. Like,
that's why your man who just got drafted, why am I forgetting the name of the dude that's looking like a combine warrior? In this past draft. Oh my lord.
You talking about the number 1 pick?
Nah, not Travion.
You talking about the big man from Georgia, the defensive tackle?
Damn, I'm forgetting it, man. I was reading Bleach Report, not today, like after the first round, and they were saying this dude, like, is not even on the tape. Everything was like in his combine workout, but it wasn't Travion Walker, and it wasn't the big, that ridiculously, humongous behemoth of a man from
what team drafted him?
Davis, Jordan Davis, not Jordan Davis. Well, I'll find it, but yeah, I know the Mike Mamula curse.
But you know what? Yeah, we all know about
the Vernon Golston curse. Wow.
But it kills me, Guillermo, because it's like this is how dumb Steve Mills is. He goes based off of a practice about individual practice where he's killing other guys. It's like, bro, look at Kevin Knox tape and then look at Mikal Bridges tape.
But here's the scary thing that I just asked, Isaiah. Might be the same way with your man Shaden Sharp.
Yeah, same thing.
Are you taking that? This is you gotta take you might have to take that shot in the dark, and
yeah, you gotta take a flyer.
Here's the thing that sucks, right? I know people don't. I'm not big on tanking. I know people like the tank thing. Next year's draft is going to be dumb, stupid. I don't think we're ever gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get this kid. Wembayama does not make sense. His life doesn't make sense. He looks like if you push him, he goes with the win. I've seen him defensively hold his own against guys who had way more strength muscle than him. Go watch Ismail Kamagate. Go watch where he got the 2 foul calls called on Wembayama. Those weren't foul calls. Those are blocks. Your man Ismail Kamagate, who's a draft pick this year, was struggling against Wembayama. Wembayama does not make sense, bro. You got Derek Whitehead, who's going to Duke next season. You got Scoot Henderson. You got the 2 twins, Arthur and Amen. You can watch them on Overtime Elite. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to touch next year's draft. I don't give a damn I don't want to touch it. That's why I'm scared about trading up for Shaden Sharp, because we don't know.
So like, you wouldn't give up the Dallas pick to move up? Just a question.
Me personally, Nick, I really wouldn't, because again, right? I think I feel like the Knicks have
I might be able to use that to trade up, bro. Sorry to cut you off, Isaiah. I might use that to trade up, bro. If bro, next year's draft, if I could possibly say we have a trash season, but we end up 5th or something. If there's a possibility, I know it doesn't happen often. If I could move up and get Scoot to be my point guard for the future, let's look. Y'all already know last year's draft that was the glory. Kincaid. I already know Evan Mobley. That draft was porn. It's absurd how good last year's draft was. This draft coming up, but it's dumb. So I like Shaden. I didn't see him play against college guys. I'm not sure if I'm trading up to do it. Are you doing that, Nick? Or Isaiah or Jay Boogie?
Well, here's my thing, Gemma, because I'm pretty much I would go for the kid from Arizona. I forgot the kid's name.
Ben Mathurin this year?
Mathurin.
Yeah, I go for that kid. Yeah, I feel like we can get him around our range. Because again, right, the draft. I mean, again, right, we always every year. It doesn't matter what sport. There's always going to be a guy like you picked him, and it messes the whole draft up. So I feel like the Knicks are in a prime position to get somebody like the kid from Arizona, or if you want, if let's say if he does well, you take a flyer on Shem. You take a flyer on him. You put him in the G League. You put him in the G League with the Knicks, which I can't lie. Our reputation of G League team is good, and he will develop. You take a chance on these guys.
That's another thing too, Isaiah. Do you trust this? Do you trust the developmental staff of this organization? Where I'm talking about from the G League up. Like when I look at great staffs, where if you read about what the Raptors do, where it's basically like school. Like they run everything the Raptors run on the big stage, the big guy, NBA team. They basically they run their G League to gear you up for that. Like that's how when Jay Boog was talking about the championship, go read about how they're developing Fred VanVleet, Norman Powell, Siakam. Like and they
do the same thing too. That's why
I agree with Nick. I gotta give
who are our developmental coach? Okay, so who are our developmental coach from the G League?
I don't know his name. I think it's like Kenneth or Kenny something. I can't remember.
That's the whole point. You don't know their name, but when your man Jerry Stackhouse was developing those guys, I know it's Jerry Stackhouse, but you knew that he was doing work with that G League team.
Okay, but wait, hold on, JMO. Right now, we do the same thing with our G League team, meaning that our G League team practices against the pro
NBA
squad.
team, right?
They share the same practice facility. That's why we have a decent developmental staff. It's not like it's that far off, and they can evaluate their G League squad too. So they could see what they have in the G League players. It's just none of them stood out so far. It's not that simple to where, it's like, okay, we're not doing anything in the G League all the way up to the pros. We are doing stuff. It's just not, we don't have anyone to develop. Now, you put Shaden Sharp in the G League,
now we talk.
I think he'll be fine. Like he'll dominate for a minute, but he'll have to go through the same growing pains that your boy from West Virginia had to go through. Like, he needs those reps.
Yo. Hold on. Isaiah. This guy thinks he's slick. He just want to throw. He thinks Nick is a psycho. He wanted to take. He wanted to take a slight shot. It wasn't like a crazy shot at Miles McBride because he wanted to somehow angle it. It was gonna get to where he was gonna say Miles McBride's not that good. I know Nick.
No.
This
No.
guy's
That's not my point. My point is just that Shaden Sharp needs G League minutes.
Nick, I will say that I do agree with you with everything you just said, except a little shot at Miles McBride. But
I'm just scared about shit. I'm just scared about trading up. I don't want to give up any of those picks. That's it.
Bro, you stop interrupting me.
I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. You're so stupid.
Get to your damn points. He don't waste time. He don't want to get your damn point, man.
Oh no. But if I'm the Knicks, right, and this is me, I'm comfortable with this. If the Knicks draft Shannon Sharp, I'm wholeheartedly comfortable with him not playing a minute in the NBA this year. I'd rather him be in the G League the whole year and develop.
Isaiah, God bless that you're not on Twitter, because you know why? By the 15th game this season, Knicks fans will be calling for Tom Thibodeau's head and the organization because he did not move up Shaden Sharp to the big league. And also,
Cornerstone Kev.
Cornerstone Kev is not even the worst of them. Cornerstone Kev is nothing compared to Knicks Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I know he would do that, but
at the end of the,
shit.
But at the end of the, No, but at the end of the day,
Suter
right?
Sweeney
It's like
proven.
it's at the end of the day though. But if you draft someone like Shannon Sharp, this is more the long game with him.
Of
This is the long
course.
game. And again, you want him to, and he's only going to be what 18 or something like that throughout the year, maybe or 19. I don't fully know, but if you do that, man, you just stick him. Yo, it's really like stick him in the G League and forget about him. Let him do his thing. Of course, we're gonna look at it. Oh, actually, Gary, you know what's crazy, bro? If he plays in the G League, I'm taking him to a
Oh, I don't know what
these
I did.
games.
Oh, he's back. Oh, crap.
You heard me?
No, you cut off for like 2 seconds. You say you taking him to what?
No, I'm taking you to a game at Bridgeport.
Why would I go to Bridge? Anywho's.
What you mean the G League team play in Bridgeport?
I'm not going out to Bridgeport for
Bridgeport is rough, bro.
Hey,
bro.
where
No,
did
okay,
where
it
did
is
your
kind of.
guy go to school at? Your guy with the all with the Leon Isaac Kidding hair, dude played for Houston. The guy that you wanted on the Knicks so bad.
Who?
That
Jalen
one.
Green?
Yeah, where did he go to college at?
He didn't go to. He went
Nowhere.
to G League. He was
He
in the
went
G
to the
League
G League
Ignite.
team.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See, you don't take a guy that you don't take a guy that come from sitting at one. You don't take a guy that come from 1 year of college, even though he didn't play, and then bring him to the league and then put him in the G League. That goes with somebody that comes straight from high school. You sit him in the G League. That's what you do with them. You don't trade up to go get somebody like him because he's going in the top 6, no later than 7. And where we at 11? The way if we don't get no luck, that's where we're gonna be at. You don't trade up to go get a guy like that to stick him in the G League. But what we need to do, you got to pay attention and listen to the detail. They're gonna tell you how nice the kid is. For example, John Calipari told us the whole time that Kevin Knox is not ready right now. He
That's
will
true.
be later on 2 years. It takes some time to develop. So when he told us that, Mills, you're supposed to be like, okay, I don't need to get this guy. He need to carry his ass really back to college and develop. I'm not going to pick him, and he's not going to be ready for 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying?
But Jay Boogie, Steve Mills was an idiot.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
No.
if John Calipari come out and say something like, "Ooh, this boy's ready," I know y'all ain't seen him in there, but I seen him there. You can best believe you can book what he's telling you because he don't have to sell him because he's already sold. You see what I'm saying? He don't have to sell that guy's potential when he's already known as to be somewhere in the top 7 in this pick in this draft.
And that's
You know
his brand. That's Calipari's brand. He's there to just get you to the NBA. He gets his
Yeah,
stars in the
that's
NBA.
what
He's
he
not
does.
there to play around. So when he said about Kevin Knox, we should take. He's like, yo, bro, this dude is. He's like, nah.
Well, but
You're
on
gonna
top of
find out.
that,
You're gonna find out in the combine. You're gonna find out. You're gonna see.
But I
we
mean,
gotta.
well, hold on, no, Jay Boog. If I'm Shannon Sharp agent, I'm not going to the combine.
Why
Yeah,
not?
he's not going. He's not gonna work out with people. He's not working out
Why not though?
because he
Because
don't want to
it's a-
expose himself.
If
Yeah,
his
you don't want to do that. Your draft stock is based on your mystery.
okay, I understand that, but trust and believe, it's people that want to see that. The guy has an NBA body already. It's not like he's not a physical. He has the physique. He has a lot of skill set. He can shoot off the dribble. He can shoot the long range. He can dunk on anybody. He can go left. He can
In
go
high
right.
school. In high
Yeah,
school.
that's the thing.
Like I said, so you're looking at where he's at instead of looking at his skill sets.
But
Don't
you,
look at what
but
Brady
sometimes
did.
guys' skill sets don't translate at that dominant level like it did in high school to even college and to the NBA. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Hey, a lot of them are like that. But in today's day and time, it's a whole lot easier because you can't even touch these guys on the court. Back
But Jay
then,
Boog,
it's
but
different.
Jay Boog, though, and I'm not arguing with you because I do agree with you. But it's like,
Yeah,
but
sure.
it's like, but it's like when it comes to high school, again, you're not facing. Most of these high school people are not facing up to par competition. They may face 1 to 2 or maybe possibly up to 5 guys, maybe the whole season that are up to his level. Everybody else, they not on his level. So sometimes you got to take high school with a grain of salt. And again, right? Yes, he was practicing, but we don't know the practices of him playing in Kentucky. We don't know how he was doing in the practices in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? We never heard of
Well,
him.
okay, let me make this point right quick. So one thing that Boog you gotta understand too is that he he also only like went off for like one or two tournaments in high school
Mm-hmm.
and really shot up the draft board and was rated a number one player.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I mentioned that is because unlike say like Kevin Knox and all those guys and stuff like that, he had to get away from a team that was stacked and loaded. And then he went up against a stacked and loaded team with really good defensive players and not only played good defense, but he also shot the ball well. He shot 50%. He had 50% usage rate. Like it was is all kinds of stuff. Like the guy would control the offense, control the defense. Like he did a lot of stuff, right? So there's a lot of positives with that one game or one tournament that he was in that he actually dominated in with guys that are around him that weren't as good as he was. So that's the big story behind him. The other half to it is that like why did he choose to sit out? Because he could have played.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mental part to it that we're not mentioning where he was on a stacked team and didn't stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Was he quiet? Was he, like uh just not tough enough to rise amongst the stacked team? Was he just not competitive enough to want to play in the tournament? Because his team could have used him.
Right.
If there was ever a team to be built like a team that he would be successful on, was this actual Kentucky team. Ty Washington is the perfect type of point guard to put next to him. The bigs that they had and the wings that they had, like they had the perfect type of team that he could have been on and be a missing piece towards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
like then if mentally he's not there, like, hey, I'm gonna be the missing piece and come in. Because even Imani Bates, who lost draft stock this season, and
Major.
he's coming out next season, he actually wanted to play. They're like we could just knock guys up and down the board and stuff like that. Like, and there's a little bit of a story that sounds just like Frank's story. One tournament, one chance in high school or at a young age, this guy was put into a position set up by coaches or his family, and he dominates. Well, can you repeat it constantly? And then do you want to repeat it? That's the other half to it that we gotta at least add to the story. It's not just that simple.
And you got a lot of facts and that something else that could go against his grain. Why you didn't just go straight to the G League? So
Yeah.
it's things that you can't throw out. You know what I'm saying? Far as us wondering why this. You know what I'm saying? Which we don't know. You know what I mean? But
Well, and
that's just
to add
that's
one
how I
more
feel
thing,
for him, though.
one more thing to add to what you said, like
That
of all teams that he was with John Calipari, and our front office has a lot of connections to John Calipari.
Yep.
If we ever were to choose somebody from Kentucky, like this front office, if they said, I'm getting Kentucky guy, and remember last season, all the complaints, we were working out all these Kentucky guys. We got to the playoffs with a lot of those same Kentucky guys.
hmm
And we upgraded our talent way more last season than any time in the last 20 years with just just going after Kentucky guys. And we are at a talent deficit. We have to try to catch up to some of the teams that are out there. There is it's a guard and big wing heavy team. It's like Kentucky Fried Chicken out here. Like it's time to get some big wings. You know what I mean? Like so, adding another
You
one.
can't just say Kentucky.
I know Isaiah got horny off of that. But like
Nah,
we gotta get caught up. So like
we know you can smell the Kentucky Fried Chicken with that big ass nose.
All right.
oh
This
my gosh,
guy.
yo,
This.
This from the guy that got titties, you know.
Oh, all right. Wow, this
Nick,
is
yo, Nick,
this is
when the
going
last
haywire.
time, hey, Nick, when the last time you had hair?
Hey, man, the last time you ain't had a boob, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, they said let's just get some
I love
sharp.
Nick. That's the type of asshole. Wait, pause. No, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
Yeah, hey, yo. No, but this will be interesting to see what, because that's why I asked for the whole. Do you trade up to get Shaden Sharp? You do bring up a good point about his mentals. Does he to not on this team? You had, and remember, Severe Wheeler got hurt, Ty got hurt, so he would have been the man to carry him, and he's just like not. They even brought back your man, even though he's a nut in the head. They brought back Imani Bates for the what game was it? Not the what was this freaking? Was the conference whatever the freaking. What's the name was after he missed so many games? Why I can't remember this.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so yeah, but we will see, guys. It is almost 1:00. This is a great discussion. I'll try to, because going on from now on, if I have any more weeklies, as I'm trying to work on some draft videos. If I have any weeklies, we're just talking strictly draft and what the Knicks are gonna do. No more reviewing the season, whatever. We're done with that. And any other interesting playoff or basketball developments and stuff like that. So guys, thank you for coming on the show. Isaiah, Nick, Jay Boogs. This was a fun game to watch. Hopefully I do a game where it's not at 10 p.m. at night. But I will see you guys later. Until next time, guys, peace, salute, God bless. Hit them likes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment at the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Play that rock.